believe that's you, sir. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. That's you, please. Slim Jor, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope your day's going excellent. Hope all you guys are having just a great Sunday. I'm not a shmup guy. People keep trying to tell me to play more shmups. I suck at shmups. Awful. Asilo, thank you. Asilo Scoop, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope your day is going good. Good to have you in. We are just about to begin. Let's put the password in from yesterday. Let's do that. All right, C1, C5, D1, D3, and E3, E5. Here's our password. This should get me to Wiley1. That's where we're going. Here we go. Here we go. Shmups piss me off too, man. I work during your streams, no excuse. You must be watching a, you must be watching from a job that lets you have a stream going. That's really nice if you can do that. By the way, it's prediction time. It's time for a prediction. All right, God knows what we're gonna deal with today after this stage. All right, so here's your prediction. Will I beat this before 5 today? Keep in mind we have this Wily level, Wily 2 with the little robot boss at the end, Wily 3 with the Gutsman tank, Wily 4 with the Boo Beam trap, then the boss rush with Wily Machine 1 and 2, and then the Wily Alien, I'm assuming is also gonna be the final boss. So that's all we have to work through today, which is a lot, and it's gonna be the hardest part of the game, so do your prediction very carefully, because this could end up being a very long grind. And I am in it for the long haul today to try to finish things up. So we shall see. Winning all the points on this one? Yeah, Johnny, how many are you gonna lose this time? All 20 that you still have? Moonlight Workshop, welcome in. You should try some newer ones. Shmups aren't too bad. I'm so used to retro ones, man. Retro ones just kick the shit out of me. I play too much Gradius. There are better shmups than Gradius, but I always feel like I get stuck with Gradius. Now, playing Gradius 2 arcade damaged my mind when it comes to shmups. That is such an unfair game. It broke my brain. I have never seen a more unfair game in my life on stream. And yes, I did beat it. Was I having fun with it? No, I was miserable. There's my stream of that is on YouTube. If you want to see me just suffer, it's there. It is absolutely there. It was one of the worst things I've ever had to deal with in my life. Hope to never see that game again. I hope no one here ever plays it. I got a lot of bad things to say about that game. Let's not get hit. Let's remember what we did yesterday good and repeat it. Filthy Kerr, welcome in. I'm chasing big losses on Friday. I believe in Mixer. We'll see. We shall see. There's a lot to do today. You're gonna not screw me up, are you? All right, there you go. One time that thing just fell off the thing, even though I was in the right spot. I don't know why. Item 3 was not behaving properly. All right, so this dragon boss is probably gonna take a couple of warm-up runs to get it. But I do have a strategy for it at least. We did figure that out before the end of stream yesterday, so pick up right where we left off. This is not that, this level's tricky to get through, but I learned it really well yesterday because I had to replay it so many times. That's where we are now. Oh my God, I hate these things. You just can't avoid that. If that egg releases, you're just getting hit. There's no way around it. You're just gonna get hit. There's like one little gap you can run through, but it's not guaranteed. All right, if we get down there quick, he'll miss. All right, just like that. See, I know my timing. 90 cases, you conquer this game. Quirky, you're way too risky with those points. I don't want you to end up like Johnny and lose all your points. I don't want that to happen, but it might. Vic Viper, my beloved, you gotta be out of your mind. That's the biggest piece of crap spaceship in history. Welcome in, Filthy Kerr, how you doing? Has anyone seen the game Threads of Time? Supposed to be similar to Chrono Trigger. Never heard of it, but if it's like Chrono Trigger, I would like it. That's a great game. I would more than likely really enjoy that one. Flash freeze it, yes, that's a way safer way to get through this room. This room is very dangerous. We're almost back to the dragon already. All right, so we're a deathless run up to the dragon. That's good. Golden Girl, welcome in. I voted no for once. That is perfectly okay, because I don't know what horrors await. I have no idea. And I cannot wait to find out what the boo beam trap is. Honestly probably the most scary part of Mega Man 2. Golden Girl, welcome in. Hope your day is going good. Don't do what Johnny Don't does, which is what? Lose all your points. Happily, Corky's going all in. I might take that action. You haven't even decided what to predict, what to vote yet. Come on, Link, hop in. Hop on in. Put all your points on the line. All of them. All right, Dragon time. Let's go. Buckle down. Let's get them today. Well, of course we're getting them today. Get them on first try. All right, let's try and put that strategy in. All right, I gotta move. God damn it. All right, so we gotta move away faster. Okay, so maybe the heat gun's not gonna be a good way to start that fight. Maybe I should switch to that. See, I can't charge that and aim the damn thing. All right, so it's not a very good start, is it? All right, like I said, it's gonna take some warming up to get back to where I was. It's bloody awful. All right. God damn it! It's a one-hit kill if he touches you. See, the problem with this fight is it's so easy in the original game, is that you can just beat him with the quick boomerang. You can face tank like 1 or 2 fireballs and then face tank him, and he dies from the quick boomerang before you even have to do anything. This time, I actually have to learn the fight. You're gonna up your points. Do it. Go ahead, buddy. What's up, Pigeon Fish? Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. Off to a bit of a rough start. That's okay. It's going to be a long stream. We have a lot to do today. I'm going to be here until we beat this. If I have to use an E-tank to beat it, I will. But so far, 0 E-tanks have been used. 0. And there were multiple times when I could have used one. And I have chosen to use none. I just wasted the thing. This feels very suspicious. What does? What feels suspicious? What's up, James Chungus? Welcome in. Suspicious in what way? Play Gradius as an acquired taste, even if I'm not liking it, at least you'll hear some badass tunes. That's the only good thing about Gradius. It's got good music, I will say that. Pagian Threads a Time trailer on Discord. Okay, thank you. I'll have a look at that. Stay puffed. It's like a turn-based RPG or something. I would more than likely love it. I do love that genre. I love JRPGs that are turn-based. Everything's trying to go like action and all that shit now. No, we don't need everything that way. Kind of like everything's trying to go Metroidvania now. We don't need everything that way. Some stuff, sure, but not everything. But it's what's popular now, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, what's the leaf shield? We're gonna fight with that instead. There, this. We're gonna use the leaf shield, because it also hurts the dragon. And then at worst, maybe you can go to the metal blades. So, they have changed this fight so much. This fight is so dangerous now. All right, here we go. Could not get away, dude. Could not get away. Oh my, I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna have to forego hitting him early. I'm gonna have to forego it. He's just too fast. Boobs, welcome in. You can go live if you would like to do better. You could go live, sir, and you could do better than me. You can always do that. Hit that go live button. Welcome in, Boobs. Welcome in, Arm Maker. I said it would probably take a couple of runs to get back. I said it would take some runs to get back in the swing of the fight. I haven't played since yesterday, all of 24 hours ago. Black Indie Dev, welcome in. Plabu, welcome in. What are you guys expecting, a deathless run? Is that what you wanted of this? You wanted me to do a deathless run? Well, you're not getting it because it's too hard. Mr. Middleman, welcome in. You played menu-based games like the Sword of Hope. Yes, Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Legend 1 and 2 are kind of like Sword of Hope, but I haven't played Sword of Hope yet. That's going to be an off-stream project. That looks like an awesome Game Boy game. I cannot wait to play that one. I tried to buy it when I was a kid and no one ever had it for sale. Otherwise, I would have bought it. Uncle Nev, welcome in. Big Dave, welcome in. Geoback, thank you for the 100 stream streak. Hope you guys are doing good. Everybody's already mad at me because I haven't killed the dragon yet. It's a hard fight. It's really hard. It's harder than anything in any of the original Mega Man games by far. To me, we'll see. Thank you for believing in me. Welcome in. How's your day going? Foobs, thank you for the 50 stream streak. Why have you not killed the dragon yet? Let me not done that. This is more difficult than CX. Oh, it's close. It's real close. Yeah, that's a real good question. CX was just on another level, but this might top it by the end. We shall see. Wicked Lord Jasper, welcome in, sir. Looks like you made it far. Yeah, this is Wily Stage 1, and I'm hoping we can beat the dragon maybe on this run. We shall see. Explorer, welcome in as well. What's going on? Attempt number 3 coming up. I'm just gonna have to run away. That's what I'm gonna have to do at the start of the fight. I'm trying to sneak a hit in. It's just too dangerous. He's too fast. He's way faster than the original. Explorer, good to see you. Back to the dragon again. This dragon has become my nemesis. We have fought him so many times. I put in one really good run. That was yesterday. All right. I'm just gonna do that. It's so laggy, dude. It's so damn laggy. It's so laggy. Let's try again. This is a problem in the original dragon fight. It lags badly. All right, well, first attempt is kaput. Run number 2. Run number 2. I'm not worried about it. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I know the level. I keep wanting to try and attack more, but really I should be focusing more on the platforming than the attacking, because he's got a very recognizable pattern. I just have to stay real consistent with it, but there's very little room for error in that fight. And I screw up item 1, I did. See, item 1 sucks in this game. It doesn't move up like the original one does. It's stationary. Thank you for the good luck. I blew it, I'm sorry. Maybe this run. I blew it, I know! There's no E-tanks on this level, by the way. There's very few E-tanks in this game. Even if I wanted to use E-tanks, it might not be an option. So when you hit continue, they're gone. So this might end up being a no E-tank run anyway. Man, this is just such a hard ROM hack. This is probably either the hardest or second hardest Mega Man ROM hack I've done. It's gotta be up there. The other one was called CX. It was ridiculous. That was a long time ago. But I remember it very detailed because how much grief it gave me. There was one of the Robot Masters was called Cheat Man. I've never seen anything that absurd in my life. For you guys that weren't here for that stream, boy, it was something else. He had an ability where if I was beating him, he could switch the life bars. So if I was way ahead, he would switch the life bars, and he would take my life that was almost full and switch me to his life bar, which was almost empty. It was real fun, real fair. I've never seen anything like that before, but that's what he did. All right, let's get my health back and take another run. Let's do it. Sagan, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. What's going on? What are you streaming today? What are you doing? I'm back at this. I'm back at this nightmarish dragon. We're gonna get him though. You remember Cheat Man board? That was a hell of a fight. That is unforgettable. I'll remember that for the rest of my life, that fight. Sagan, how'd it go? Yo, you're playing Capcom Fighting Collection. You doing some online fights? You challenging people? Capcom Fighting Collection 2 Fight Practice, gotcha. You're close to joining my Hall of Fame. All you gotta do is beat me once and you're in. All you gotta do is one time. I look forward to more fights. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate it very much. You wanna do a fight? If we got time, we might do it. We'll see how much time is left at the end of the stream. Maybe we'll throw one in. I do have to go to dinner at some point though. All right, let's try him again. God damn it! If you get off the pattern just a little bit, you die. Oh my god. you see how it works? It is doable, but you just have to be good for a long time. Oh my God, the shots also, like, he can fire the shot high occasionally as well, not just low. Now I'm out of, like, leaf or whatever the hell the damn thing's called. I ran out of that. Now I have to try and fight him with something different. Sagan, thank you for the 170 stream streak as well. I appreciate it. Yes, this is an incredibly hard fight. There's just no room for error. You screw up one time, it's over. You don't get a second chance in that fight. And it's really laggy too. It's another problem. That was in the original game, same lag problem. Except it's even worse than this one because there's more projectiles on the screen. Frankie Kraken, thank you for the 235 stream streak as well. I appreciate it very much, and thank you so much. And also Shellanomics is here. Welcome, Shellanomics. And Gaijin says there's a 50-50 shot of beating it by 5. It's not looking good early. It's not looking good early. I severely underestimated how hard this fight was going to be, and I'm sure the rest could possibly be worse. All right, let's go. I have enough freeze to get through it. It's still fair, Family Games. It is a fair hack. The developer did a great job with this. I give developers credit when they deserve it. A lot of people think I'm too hard on game developers. No, I think I'm really fair, because this is harder than most stuff I've ever played, but I really like it and I think it's well designed. So I got to give some credit. I'm going to try the heat shot again. Family Games, welcome in. How you doing? Shellanomics, good to see you as well. Let's give it another go. I'll try the heat shot this time, except this time we're gonna make a slight adjustment to the strategy, and I'm not gonna try and fire right away. That's just getting me killed. And yes, if you touch him, it's an instant death. And he does try and headbutt you. When you're on the top, he tries to do it, like that. That's so much damage. Oh, I'm out? Shit. Oh, it's no good now. God, so many runs. So how many attempts did that take to get? How many runs? Horrors await now is the real question. Guys, thank you for GGs. Thank you so much. Wiley too. Finally, oh my God, it's finally done. Oh, that was probably like 30 something runs to get him. Crash Anadu, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Good to see you. Just in time for the win, man. Just in time. Thank you for the GGs. Family Games, that sounds like a good fun. Hide like money in one of the eggs. My dad used to put like $5 randomly in an Easter egg. I never found it. Why did that have so many hits? Did you see how much health that had? What? What? Look how much health they have now. What's on the top path? I'm gonna take it. Ah, yeah. Shit. Shit! Oh my God, that's bad. All right, well, the bottom path is even worse because it's... Oh, I have 1 hit point. Okay, 1 hit point in a dream. The bottom path is all spikes. All right, can we just skip that guy? Yep. Okay, he's gonna turn around though, yeah. Allie, happy Easter and happy Friday, happy Sunday to you as well. Just beat the dragon, he's done. Wiley 2. Welcome to Wiley 2. Allie, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Good to see you. I'm so excited. I'm excited to learn a new... Oh, this looks fun. Look at this. Good times. All right, that's okay. I see a way past this. You know what? We don't have enough stuff to... Do I even have enough stuff to do this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, well, well, I think we're getting there. How did I beat the dragon? I shot him with the Heatman shot twice, and then I finished him off with the Buster. So that seemed to be the winning strategy for that fight. What the hell is this? Oh my God! Well, that doesn't look too terrible, but... Happy Fun blocks are here, everybody's favorite. Armmaker says the frogs are abusing the OP middle blade in this too. They are. Frogs got a bit of an upgrade. All right, this doesn't look too awful. I think I can do this. Do we have enough items left to even get through it? All right, so yeah, that's the hitboxes with Mega Man and spikes. They're not very good. All right. Can this hit me if I'm standing here? I don't think it can. No. Okay. All right, so frogs are all... God damn, what's up with the hitbox? Does it not stop? No, there's no delay. I'm just gonna take the bottom pathway. That's a really bad idea, isn't it? Mega Man and spikes, they just go together. They just go together, right? Oh my God, Anuki, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing today? Hope your day is going good. This is gonna be a hell of an adventure to get through. What's the boss of this level? Isn't the... You know, we need to be saving that because we might need that for the boss fight. The boss of this level is that little robot thing that comes together. I never remember the name of that. I know it's got a name, I just don't remember what it is. Man. Oh, come on. Is that not good? God damn it, that's not good enough. Well, I guess we're gonna run out of item 1. Sure all the Wily bosses will be the same in the hack? No, I'm not sure, but the good thing is the dragon was here, which means the others will probably be here, but just different. All right, so I'm gonna try something new here to make sure I can make this jump. Okay, how much item 2 do I have? A decent amount. That's way safer. We're just gonna do that from now on. I'm in the water! That was water physics! Oh my God! I just realized it because I jumped so high. I didn't even realize it until it was too late. Oh my God. All right, you know what? I'm out of all this stuff. I don't think we have enough, like, items to get through it. I'm gonna start over. I didn't even notice the bubbles. No, I didn't even notice. Slayer Mike, welcome in. What's going on? Oh, it's a rough level, and we're gonna have to learn the boss. I didn't even notice the water. I was more concerned about the 85 spikes on the screen. Slayer Mike, welcome in. It's sweet how they tried to make the spikes look cute with cutesy eyes. They're like, yeah, look, we're spikes. They didn't do that. Of course, chat saw it. Of course, they see it. Jared, welcome in. You haven't seen this one, dude. This one's brutal. This one is one of the harder ROM hacks I've ever seen. If you would like to play it, I'd be glad to send it to you. It is something. If you want more Mega Man 2 action, but way harder, this is the hack for you. I really like it so far. I think it's a great hack, but god damn, it's brutal. Jared, hope you're having a good day, man. Welcome in. You like, this is Wily 2. We've made it all the way up to Wily 2. And progress is a little slow, but that's a good thing. Because you're getting a brand new playthrough of Mega Man 2. What more could you want? Do we even need to kill this guy? I think we do, because he's gonna shoot me. So, yeah, we gotta rely on the metal blades for literally everything. Everything, and not touching this thing. You could beat it. Come on, any of you guys could beat this. Ever check out this crazy Mega Man Maker levels? I've seen some really crazy ones. I have. Mega Man Maker is a really cool idea. I love me some new Mega Man content. In a world where everybody plays nothing but Resident Evil, play Mega Man. that's how I feel about it. All right, item 2 will get us through this. Item 2 will get the job done, nice and safe. All right, and guess what? Now we're in the water. All right, so we got to work with water physics with a guy protected by Woodman shield that I'm not going to be able to kill. So we just have to work with the water physics and the spikes and the wind all at the same time. Sounds like good fun. Red, welcome in. What's going on? Vic, welcome in. What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day. We've made it to Wily 2. The dragon is dead. This is like Battle Kid now, man. This is like freaking dude. This is like Battle Kid. No! Why is there not any checkpoints? Never played a Resident Evil game and never will. Yeah, okay, so this is what, me and you, Ford? Me and you are the only people on the planet that play video games and haven't done that yet. Start over. Start over. Play Mega Man or Ocarina of Time. Don't play Ocarina of Time. Play Mega Man. Why would you want to play Ocarina of Time? You like empty fields? Where nothing happens, you just roam around out in the field? Is that what you like? While a fairy screams at you about listening? Is that what you like? Yeah, that's what you like. See? See, Allie, look. Right here. That's what I think about Ocarina of Time. Money Matt, what's up? Happy Easter, dude. Work and alert for Mora, no problem, man. Thank you so much for the good luck. Hope your work day is stress-free. Mora, thank you so much. And Beardmaster says Mega Man Legends is better than Ocarina of Time. Dude, Mega Man Legends is like a 3D Mega Man game, but it's probably better than Ocarina. I'll give it credit for that. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? It's probably decent. It's not even hitting this frog. All right, finally. Right, now I'm almost dead, so this run is looking stupid already. I'm almost dead already. I guess we can skip these spikes, that's good. Beardmaster, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. This run's already real shitty because I'm almost dead. Maybe it won't matter though. Game Boy Color Resident Evil, maybe. That's because that's the one that nobody plays. Goten, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed Mario movie. That looks really good. Like, I'm gonna watch that at some point. I haven't seen either Mario movie or either Sonic movie. I don't have time to watch movies. There's too many games to play. Goten, welcome in, dude. Hope you had a great time. I think that Navi crack would have deterred me, but no. Well, next time I'll just tear the Navi in half. What do you think about that? We'll just have to up it to the next level. That's what we're gonna have to do. Goten, welcome in. Beardmaster, good to see you. Hey, listen! I played the first few Resident Evil games, enjoyed them very much, and keep up the series with some, but they got some nutty hardcore fans. Can be said of many games that don't want to be 100% unfair. That is true. There's fanboys of like every series, and they always claim that their favorite game is the best game of all time. Yeah, we've all heard it before, right? That's just fandoms. They're a little out of control. The games I really like, though, I don't recommend anybody. I'm like, yeah, I like so-and-so. If you want to play it, cool. If you don't want to play it, cool. I'm not like, this is the best thing ever. You're missing out. Sounds like my dad when it comes to food. Everything my dad likes food-wise is the best thing ever. And if you're not eating the same thing as him, he thinks you're just doing everything in the world wrong. It's so ridiculous. He's still that way today. He was that way when I was a kid. He's that way now. Nothing has changed. And some people are like that with video games. Just like that. It's ridiculous. You could beat this, Sagan, without a doubt. You could. Allie, absolutely yes. I used to like onion rings until that Metroid incident. I'm really scared to move. What if we just use item 2? Oh, it goes, what? It falls through the spikes! What if I'd stayed on it? I might have gotten through. Hold up. the momentum, the momentum of the wind does not change anything. Like, being on item 2 does not protect you from the wind. I was thinking maybe if I held the D-pad forward and stayed on item 2, that it would negate the effects of the wind. Guess what? That's not the way it works. This is nasty. This is very nasty. That didn't work either. All right, back to the drawing board. And you know what? Maybe I should just try and jump through that room without doing anything special with it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just rely on water physics to get us through the room. Surely that'll work, right? No. I think we need help from one of the... This damn frog. There's water and wind physics in that room. So yeah, ice physics is the only thing missing. Don't give him any ideas. And the next section will have that. I don't think this frog's getting hurt. Oh, it was, okay. Yeah, we could use Russian Marine right there. Russian Marine doesn't get enough love. That would have been real nice to have right there, but no. Sadly, it's Mega Man 2. So Russian Marine hasn't been invented at this point in time yet. Rushes are these items. This is a prototype of Rush, or these little things. All right, back to this room. This room's not bad at all because I know how to use item 2 to get through it. All right, so that makes this nice and safe. How the hell are we gonna do this room? Will item 1 help? It might. Most definitely will. Okay, so item 1 is the answer for... Oh my God. I don't know if that's gonna help right there or not. I can't... What if I just drop down with it? My God, it's so... All right, let's now just drop down. All right, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, we know how to do this room now. Big progress. What in the actual fuck am I looking at? This is a good one. Oh my God, Antares, welcome in, dude. How you doing today? I'm not doing good. G9 Joe, welcome in. Constant Reader, what's going on? JD, thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy time with the family. Enjoy. I will not enjoy. We have acid dropping, we have Yoku blocks, and we have spikes and water. What more could you want? What more could you possibly want with this room? All right, so what would be the best thing to do? You know what? I could actually use the acid for iframes. I could actually do that. It does do a lot of damage. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, dude. I was too slow. So, okay, I'm just trying to take it easy. I have to do this every time we have to... we don't even know what the boss is gonna be! Ha! Alright, now what? This better be the checkpoint. This better be the checkpoint. All right. How many lives we have? All my lives, all my stuff. All right, what a hell of a level. All right, that was my idea. Use iframes to negate some damage so we can make it through. All right, just at home taking it easy for now. Good to hear you. Good to hear, Antares. I'm glad you're home and not working. And glad you're here for this nonsense going on. Kudos to Dr. Wily finally building a castle designed to keep Mega Man out. It only took how many tries? How many tries did this take? A lot. Okay. Good thing I know my Mega Man physics. Really, game. All right. Can I stand on that? I don't trust that. I can't do that. All right, now go down. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell is this level? I was supposed to get on that. I know, I didn't. I don't want it going over there! We're running out! Now we have no more. I hope I don't need that again. I know, right? It's gone. It's all gone. Haha, I'm still going. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! Whoa, I think I need it again! Alright, can we do anything else here? I don't think so. No. You gotta be shitting me, dude. It's over, man. It's over. It's all over. Yeah, it's over. We don't get to try again. No, you get one shot at it and it's done. You get one shot at it. All right, let's do some practice. All right, yep. See, we need items to get through it. You can't do it with item one. No, there's not enough room. And no, we don't have to go back to the dragon. I'll have to start this stage over. But it's unfortunate the way it played out like that. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. I can't believe this. So there's no room for error once again. You either do it on the first try or it's gone. We need rush coil. That would have been nice. All right, let's start over. Item one doesn't move up anymore, and there's less room for it to work in this one. Like, you can't use it in a tight a spot anymore. So item one and item two are weaker than they used to be. They're not nearly as useful as the original Mega Man 2. That's made things a lot harder than it normally would be. Item one drops, item two drops to the ground now. It's more like a sled that doesn't fly. It immediately drops down, and item one has less room to work with and doesn't move up, so they're not nearly as good as they once were. And this frog, die! I keep forgetting about these frogs. I'm worried about the platforming. Yeah, item 2 is not very good anymore. It's good. I mean, you need it for certain things, but what a hell of a level. This is only Wily 2, by the way. This is only Wily 2. There's Wily 3 and 4 as well. Purple Hell is still to come. I hope they kept it purple. Okay, so I didn't do it right. All right, so this is where we're gonna need item 2. Yeah, the Mega Man 1, you're talking about the magnet beam? That's really good in Mega Man 1. That's a great item. I like the magnet beam. All right, so here we are here again. This is good. All right, so item 1 is how you get through this room. It's definitely an item 1 room. What? You know what the problem with that was? Does anybody know what the problem with that was? This is Mega Man. The spike hitboxes are bigger than the sprites are. So when you get near a spike, even if you're not actually touching it, like your pixels of Mega Man, then you die. That's the way it works. It's always worked that way. So I have to be even more tighter with the with item 1 then. All right, let's start over again. Let's go again. Nobody said it was going to be easy. This level's way harder than the previous one. It's not even close. All right, there's frogs here, by the way. There are frogs. If I move back, it respawns. Man, imagine beating this in one stream. Remember when I thought that was actually possible yesterday? I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, we can beat it in one stream. This is gonna be fine. I had no idea how hard this was gonna be. Actually, I did. A guy on YouTube warned me. He's the one that brought this hack up to me. It was like, Mixer, I found the Mega Man hack that's harder than Mega Man CX. And I was like, oh, really? Okay, I'll have to try it. But I was skeptical. I was like, there's no way it could be harder than that one. There's no way. Well, it might be. It really might be, now that I'm seeing more of this. Would you please get up there? Please. Please! Thank you! Wasting all my item. All right, back to this again. I still don't even know what the boss is gonna be like. Is that even enough room? Is that even enough room? Okay, barely. Damn it, I have to do all this again. Future Rush, how you doing? I'm driving an hour home from my cousin, so I'll be listening. Thank you for the good luck. Drive safely. I guess you did some family time for Easter, I'm assuming. We're in absolute hell here with Mega Man 2. God, it's so evil. Hope you're having a great day, Future Rush. Thank you so much. This is just sheer evil. That's what this is. Entire romp. Dude, it's trying to push me into the spikes. Would you please just land on it? Please. No! What did I do here last time? I just get through it. That's all you gotta do. All right. God, Andy, what's going on? Dude, look at this shit. It's horrifying. Oh my God, what were they thinking? What did I do here last time? Andy, hope you're having a good day, dude. Welcome in. Hope the Street Fighter Alpha 2 runs went good yesterday. I haven't played much Alpha 2. I mostly only played Alpha 3. Coffee, welcome in. What's going on? Wait till you get a load of this level. We got fun times here. I think I have a new idea for this, though. I think I have a new strategy. We're gonna... Fucking no! Oh! Coffee, welcome in. This is the same game as yesterday. Yes, sir. This is Wily 2. Dr. Wily Stage 2. I got through Stage 1 earlier. And now we have Stage 2, and it's way worse, and getting worse by the second. All right, back to this again. Back to this fun spot. All right, how close can I get? That's too close. All right, back up. How long is that gonna be up? All right, good. Okay, good. This shit. Lots of yard work this morning before it rained. It rained here last night too. Cruddas, thank you for the hug. They released a Zelda 2 Famicom disc set, what, for retro achievements? Really? So more Zelda 2 on the horizon. That's always a great thing. I like how you like Zelda 2 now. That's a game that takes some effort to, like, appreciate. Most people aren't gonna like that right away. I didn't even like it all that much right away, and now it turned into one of my favorite games. It snowed here and it's still snowing. Can I please have some? I would like some snow, because it's really hot here and it's pretty miserable. That's not what I wanted. All right, maybe we can just do this. Shit! All right, nope. That's what I wanted. All right, I got it. Can I just walk over it? Yes. My God, just do this. Just do this! Yes! I do know what I'm asking, Allie. It's too hot here. I hate it. I like Zelda 2, and though I suck at it. Oh, I'm glad you like it, at least. Been watching our son start to explore Zelda 2. That's exciting. What's he think about it so far? Glad I went out yesterday instead of today. Oh, you had a sun shower earlier. It clouded back up. That sounds kind of nice, actually. That keeps the weather under control. I'm gonna grab the E-tank in case we need that. I know we don't do E-tanks here. What is this gonna be like? Oh God! What the shit? All right. Please be hurt. It's invisible! No! Oh! No! There's no checkpoint at it! Maybe there's a better weapon against it. Dude, I don't have enough items to get through this. You can't do it without an item! coffee. This one's insane. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that's right. There's no checkpoints at the Wily bosses. I forgot about that. Because see, in regular Mega Man 2, you never die at the bosses unless it's a boo beam trap. The other bosses are really easy. But so I forgot about that. But yeah, there is no... Dude, this is madness. Madness. This is absolute madness. There's got to be a better weapon choice to use against that boss. There's got to be something better. And we're going to find out what's the better choice for that fight. Kill the damn thing, just kill it. This is all about weapon choice. I can't just Metal Blade everything as much as I want to. There's got to be something better, and I've got to figure out what that is. The Metal Blade does kind of work, but it doesn't kill it fast enough. I need something that like practically one-shots that. It takes too many hits. I've never played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. No, never played it. I like trade winter. I do better in warmer weather. My skin is so dry in winter. I do 100,000 times better in cold weather. So yes, we should absolutely trade weather. And I'm not trading back though, so you're stuck with the hot weather if we trade. Superstar Saga is a 10 out of 10 game. I think I've seen Wolfmaster play it before. I think it's kind of like a RPG. Am I right? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think it's an RPG. Yes, an RPG. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about then now. Goten, have you played it? And maybe Sane has played it as well. I know I've seen it around a little bit, and that it's good. And I was thinking it was something I would probably like a lot as well. Is that gonna kill me? No. That was a heavy risk I just took right there. Similar to Mario RPG that you haven't played where it's got interactive combat. I think I would love that. I think I would love it. Mario's type things with Mario physics or Mario adventuring with some turn-based RPG. That sounds great. I'll shovel your snow if you do my yard work in the heat and humidity alley. How about that? That way we both win. You get your 100 degrees, 90% humidity, and I get snow. We both win. Maddie Boom, welcome in. The hot weather is a real extreme difficulty. For me, it is. For me, it is. It's a challenge run every time you have to go out in 90% humidity. I hate it so much. I don't sleep good during summer at all. I love winter for that one of those reasons as well. All right, good. All right, good. That's really good. This is hard to do every time. I touched the thing, dude, what? I didn't hit a spike. Why didn't it get me hit the acid? What happened? But I'm calling bullshit on that one. I don't want to start over. Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with this game? Malty, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing good, man. I touched the thing. Maybe if you touch the acid when it's on the ceiling, maybe it is insta-kill. Maybe they changed that. That could be a thing. I swear to God, I was gonna touch the acid, get iframes, bounce off the spikes, and not worry about it. But no, that didn't work. So from the next run, I'm gonna have to let the acid like drip onto me so I can make sure I get my iframes that way. That's the new plan. Don't care about the frogs. Don't care. Actually, we do need to get to the boss with more health. So that's actually a thing, is getting to the boss with health. Because I need to be full health for that fight. I wonder if the bubbles work on the, I can't do that because the bubbles might be what we need against the boss. All right, just refill it. I am in awe at this, how hard this is. The boss is invisible, and the room is terrible, like, and it doesn't take much damage. Like, how much overkill do we need? It's like everything changed with that for the worse, by far. Vance, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? How did that deathless run of Bomberman 2 end up going? You were working on that like late at night when I went to bed, like a couple of nights ago. How did that end up finishing? Deathless Bomberman 2 on NES. I haven't played that one yet. You're playing Capcom versus SNK 2. I wish we could fight. Maybe one day we will. Because I know you don't have the Steam version. Vance, how's it going, dude? Hope your day is going good. We're playing Mega Man 2 here, and it's not going very well at all. Deathless Bomberman 2. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Just got a 1 credit clear. CVS2 versus Omega Rugal using Vice, Yuri, and Mai. Hey, we gotta fight each other. See, that's too easy for you. You need stronger opponents. You gotta fight me, you gotta fight Beardmaster. That's what we gotta do. Gotta get you in on some real fighting. That's hard to do though. 1 credit clear with Rugal. God damn. I've beaten him before, but not 1 credit clear. All right, let's do this again. Let's see if I can fail at this again. Let's try this. All right, go. All right, that's not that bad. Maybe I don't need to get hit at all. All right, here's the checkpoint, by the way. Appreciate the raid, man. This level is just ridiculous. This might be harder than CX, Coffee. I'm not even kidding. It might be harder. I'm gonna take a death here to refill my health. We're at the checkpoint now. I need to get to the boss with full health, so we're gonna try that. That's the plan. I think it might be on another level from that. There's 3 Mega Man ROM hacks, including this one now, that I've seen that are just ridiculous. One was called Proto Man Returns 3, and then there's Mega Man CX, and then there's this one. So all 3 of those are just ridiculous. This might be the hardest of them all, now that I'm seeing more of this, because this is just utter bullshit. All right. It's a good thing I did not try and beat this in one stream yesterday. I would have regretted it. All right, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. We're not done yet. You need item 3 here. I've been seeing YouTube shorts of a Kaizo Mega Man ROM hack that uses lots of quick weapon swaps and dashes. That sounds miserable. That sounds horrible. Lots of quick weapon swaps sounds really unfun. I'm not sure I would like that one. Quick weapon swaps. Hey, I got to the boss with full health, man. All right, is there a better weapon choice than what we have? Let's try Bubbles. It works on the original one. Kaizo Mega Man uses invisible question block from Mario. That sounds terrible. Doesn't even hurt him. That doesn't hurt him. Don't. All right, maybe this. Okay, we know it works. All right. I have a starting point to how this fight's gonna play out. We're gonna use the wood shield. We're gonna use that. When the opportunity presents itself, that's what we're gonna do. So would you have been streamed today? Had you beaten this? Yeah, I would have found something else to play. I would have definitely, maybe something on Game Boy Advance or something. Need to give the Game Boy. God damn it, dude! What the hell? The hitboxes are horrible! Oh my god, I hate the spike hitboxes. How many lives? 0. All right, make it count on this run. God damn, the spikes are just horrible. You cannot take them for granted. You will get hit. I was on item 1! There's like an aura around the spike, right? That's the way it works. There's an aura around it. Yeah, that's actually true. It's so dumb. Why has it gotta be like this? Why is this so unfair? All right, we can use bubbles on this frog now that I know it doesn't work on the main boss. Yeah, bubbles. What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Fuck you, Respawn. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind before this is all done. This is only Wily 2. What is Wily 4 going to be like? Wily 4, guys. Wily 4. I'm in Wily 2 and I'm thinking about Wily 4. My mind's going away. I'm already starting to break down. That's a bad sign. We still have a very long way to go. Hit the boss rush to go. You know how hard the bosses are in this game? See, that time I was on item 1 and I didn't die? The boo beam trap! It's gonna be in this game. It's gonna be in this game. I think you need more challenging things in your life, like maybe Kaizo Gradius 2. Yeah, that would be probably easier than this. The way this is going. That would probably be easier. All right, I can do that hitless now. I'm getting good. All right, what items do we need? B. We don't need that. All right, what are we doing? I had no idea it was gonna get like this. Man, I still like this a lot though. I forgot what to do here. What did I do last time? I don't even remember. I think it was item 1. I don't like the way that worked. What about Wily 4? What about that? What are we gonna do about Wily 4? What are we gonna do with the boo beam trap? I'm scared to death of that already, and we're only in Wily 2. I don't give a shit about the Gutsman tank. Of course, that's probably gonna be a lot harder too, so we should be worried about it. Oh my God. Coffee is starting to trend in that direction. That's not what you want. We're trending in a really bad direction here. All right, here we go. I'm back at the boss fight. All right, so let's start with the metal blade. Could they have... Shit. How are we gonna do it? How are we going to do it? How's it gonna get done? How's it gonna get done? All right, need to slow down. Need to refocus on spikes. Need to refocus on the spikes. Spikes are here now. Boss fight is over. Back to spikes. I don't like that! This is horrifying. We haven't played a game this hard in a while. This one's gonna be this is gonna be remembered for a long time. That's where we are right now. This is gonna be remembered maybe forever. I sure won't forget this one. Ever. This is gonna be etched in my mind. All right, we're back to try again. Nadir, welcome in. Yeah, I think this might be worse than Cheat Man. Now, this is a game. Oh, you like this, Link? Good. Nadir, welcome in. It's forever in my heart, right? These are getting ridiculous. I know. This is what I asked for. Really hope the dev didn't get lazy towards the end like they usually do. They do that sometimes, don't they? Not like that, right, Allie? I know. The last time you said something about a boss, they ended up being powerful. Yeah, maybe I just shouldn't say anything. All right, let's try this again. Okay, good. 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 Okay. I can't see him. I couldn't even get him halfway, dude. I couldn't even get him halfway. Could not even get him halfway. Now I'm out of items, so we're not going to be able to get through the level again. So, I'm staring down the barrel of an E-tank, right? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I think we're going to have to E-tank it. I don't see any other way to win that fight. It's going to have to be an E-tank. They even give you one before the fight starts. I don't see a way to win. You just don't have enough health. They're really wanting you to use an E-tank for that fight. Lead Trails, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you for the 2 years. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Hope your day is going good. Happy Easter. I am getting absolutely beat down. I don't see a way to win the fight without an E-tank. I can't rely on the leaf shield to protect me. It's not enough. You're gonna take a hit. Every time you're taking hits. Hits are gonna be happening. This might be an E-tank fight. I guess I could try more weapons. I have very little confidence in trying other weapons. Well, I'm like ready to give up if Metal Blade doesn't work. I'm just ready to just like throw in the towel on the fight. I'm like, no, Metal Blade didn't work, give up. Because I really don't like any of the weapons besides that one. And we could try more weapons. I just screwed up. I didn't use the, oh, I made it. All right, we're good. Dango, welcome in, man. Hope your day's going good. My entire world is collapsing right now. Time Stopper works on Quickman. This is not a bad ROM hack, no. This is not a bad ROM hack. Jukebox, welcome in. This is day 2 of this, by the way. This is the 2nd day in a row I played this one. This was too hard to beat in one stream. Item 1 failed me. It failed me again. All right, we're gonna start over. We're gonna go back to the beginning, start over. I'm gonna have to E-tank it up, I think. I'm gonna have to. I don't see a way to win that fight without it. That you simply don't have enough health. You're gonna get hit in that fight, guaranteed. It speeds up the longer the fight goes on. You're gonna get hit. Maybe I could start the fight with the leaf shield. Maybe that's what they want me to do. I don't know, I'm just tossing around ideas, but most of them are gonna be an absolute train wreck. It's not gonna happen. Get halfway is not good enough. It's gonna get harder the fight goes on. He gets faster and then he's even harder to avoid. And he's invisible. They give you an E-tank before the fight. They want you to use it there. That's why they put it there. Extra life's not gonna matter at all. Because I'm gonna run out of items and we're not gonna be able to do anything with that. I think I'm gonna go on the record and maybe say this is harder than Mega Man CX now. I think this is harder. Why are bubbles not doing anything there? Alex, welcome in. I'm losing hope. That's what you're missing, is that all hope is kind of lost. All is lost at this point. I have to give in to the E-tank. I don't want to, but the fight looks impossible without it. It really does. I can't live long enough to win that fight. I don't see it as possible. We could try some more of these shitty weapons that are like, they don't aim at all. You can't aim half these weapons. You can't aim them. That's why I like Buster Only so much. I'm a big fan of the Buster and Mega Man games. You know why? Because it's an aimable weapon. That's why. You can aim the thing. It doesn't do all this stupid shit. I don't think mashing faster is good enough. It's dark. I can't see where the boss is. I don't think so. I'll admit the Mega Man games and hacks are not suitable for time limits. As admission, help ease your mind here. No, because it couldn't be any worse at this point. Coffee. It couldn't be any harder. This is as hard as you could possibly make it. Even a time limit wouldn't be that bad at this point, really. I wouldn't even mind a time limit. It couldn't be any worse. How could you make this worse? There's no way. There's absolutely no way. True warrior does not need eyes. Yeah. Sure. You go with that. You go right along with that. I did a jump. I jumped. Every jump has to be well calculated. You can't just go. Everything has to be done with extreme amounts of precision. Yes, I want to fight the boss again, but you can't just skip through this part. You gotta do everything real slow and careful and deliberate. Everything, you gotta see like that. Can't just go. You just die if you just go. It'd be nice to be able to speed run through the level, but I can't do that. We're gonna run out of items and stuff at some point too, so that just kills the run. So honestly, dying doesn't matter a whole lot here. It really doesn't matter. All right, we're back at the boss. All right, you know what I could do? I could bite the bullet and try some of these other shitty ass weapons that don't do anything. You could do that. All right, here we go. Let's try the freeze. I bet that'll work. Wow, I got him. All right, shitty weapon down. Try the crash bomber. I'm sure that'll kill him. That actually works. Look at that. That works. Where is he? Oh my God, where is he? Where is he? Fucking hell, he's gone! And now we don't have any crash bomber! Guess what we do now? We start over. Because we don't have any crash bomber and there's no way to get more. Alright, so we're gonna use crash bomber now. That's a new idea. See, I have to mentally force myself to use these shitty weapons that are hard to aim, they're slow. You can't fire but like one crash bomber every 7 seconds because you have to wait for the animation of the explosion to get off the screen. That takes forever. So that's what we're gonna have to do though, because that's what it seems like the only idea. See, when the idea of using an E-tank was brought forth, I started getting desperate. I was like, we can't use an E-tank. We have to try something else, anything else. So I was reduced to using stupid weapons, and what do you know? It worked. Yes, those stupid weapons. All right. Literally gonna suggest Crash. Bummer, I'm really not kidding. Yeah, I just don't want to cycle through the weapons. It's my fault. I know I should be doing it. I know I should be just cycling through all the weapons. But, I just mentally don't want to because I hate them. I'm like, oh, the metal blades didn't work. No more. If metal blades don't work, I'm screwed. And of course they don't work on anything in this game. I know, I like Buster only. That's what I like. I like a weapon that's reliable, that you can aim well. Half these stupid weapons, they don't aim right, they're slow. The boomerangs go all over the place. I'm gonna hit the spikes. All right, there we go. 8 other fun weapons to use. Oh yeah, real fun! Real fun, yeah, this is such a good weapon! Yeah, this is a good weapon too, look! Yeah, that's so easy to aim! I hate sub-weapons. You guys wonder why I try and do so many Buster-only runs, because these stupid weapons. Coffee, thank you so much for dropping in. Have a great time with the family. Or if you're going to bed, enjoy that as well. Thank you for popping in. See you next week. I just can't believe that I'm having to rely on this garbage. Can't we just use the metal blades for everything? Like in regular Mega Man 2? No, we can't. We have to use stupid stuff that I hate. I'm gonna die? No, I'm not. It's time for your I'm Bubble Man voice. I forgot about that. That was a thing though, wasn't it? All right, we gotta get there with Crash. I get one shot at this. If I don't kill him with the Crash Bomber, it's over. I get one chance to beat him. All right, I've gotten better at that room. That's a positive, I guess. All right, so what do we need here? Nothing. Nothing, all right. Metal blades, even though I don't need them, I'm gonna fill them up because I like metal blades. As a kid, that's the only thing I ever used in Mega Man 2 for everything. I guess we have to actually learn how to use the other weapons now. That sucks. All right, let's get good and just get back to the boss and not worry about it. It doesn't even really matter. See, even that kind of jump is dangerous. I hate sub-weapons. Why do you think I do Castlevania whip only? That's gonna kill me. At least there's a checkpoint here. It's like a consolation prize. That's what that is, a small consolation prize. God damn it! Jump up there! How many lives? 2, 1, I don't know. I don't want to do this part. I want to fight the boss. There's no checkpoint at the boss. Is there gonna be? Okay. Let's try and push the easy button and see if there's a way to do that jump better. That jump is a lot harder than it looks. Is there an item I can use that will help with that jump? That's the next question. Now my mind's just gone. My mind is just absolutely dead. I'm dead inside right now. And this is over. This is over. Stream is over. I'm over. It's all over at this point. It's done. No, it's not. It's not. It's not over. It's never over. Allie, no problem. Thank you so much. Enjoy the family time. When you get back, you know where we're going to be. We're going to be right here. So you're not missing anything. We're gonna be right here at Wily 2. That's where we are, Wily 2. Yeah, well, by the way, there's a Wily 3 and a Wily 4 and a boss rush and a Wily alien. So if you thought the fun was close to ending, not. I didn't hear no bell. I ain't heard the bell. Oh my God. Hungry, thank you. I'm starting not to believe, but if you do, maybe I should as well. This is so evil. This is so evil. All right, been in a tight spot before. Let's just get it done. I thought that guy on YouTube was kidding. Mixer, I found something harder than Mega Man CX. I was like, yeah, right. I was like, I'll download it and play it. Sure, and this is it. I think he was right. I'm gonna have to apologize to that guy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apologize to that guy. He was right. He was right on the money. I don't feel like a winner right now, Quirky. I feel like I've been kicked in the nuts about 80 times in a row. We're gonna beat this, though. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat this. One way or another. I didn't get hit. All right, do I have enough health to even make it through this? Did I just start over? I'm gonna keep going. Because you get some health back before the boss fight starts. Brody, thank you for the hug. My nuts have been kicked in. That's what's happening. If you're kicking the nuts even half what you, even half that, you wouldn't be talking. So stop being dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. Look at this. Are you looking at this, Brody? I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I did need that. I did need that. That helps. Is there an item I can use that might help here? I don't think so. Then you just have to make a good jump. You do. It's harder than it looks. Fucking shit, dude! That's okay, we'll keep going. I hit the spikes again. Keep going. Boy, I love me some Mega Man 2. What about you guys? You guys like Mega Man 2? I do. Had too many soccer ball shots in the nuts. He's still. I've taken a lot over the years. I've taken a few. And it never got easier. I think it hurt more as I got older. Would you jump on it? I need ways to make these little jumps easier. That's what I need. That's what I need. I don't need to fight and struggle with every jump now. I need to press the easy button. Where's that? There is none of that. Can I use this? No, that just blows up. Okay, what about this? That just jumps like an idiot and leaves. All right, so what do we do? What about this? This is what happens when you start fishing for ideas. This is what happens. When you start deciding, okay, this isn't working, let's try some ideas. This is the bullshit it turns into. That's not gonna work either. There's not enough room. All right, so I'm back to plan A again. Okay, so that, I don't like that at all. I just don't like it. I'm not comfortable with it. Spidey Shinobi, welcome in. I'm in that part where I try random stupid ideas and hope something works. Nothing's working. Yeah, getting creative is usually not a good thing. That usually means you're just desperate. That's just when desperation sinks in. All right, we're almost back already. This is like the easier part of the level right here. Okay. All right, back to the boss again. All right, so maybe I should open the fight with the metal blades and then switch to the crash bomber as we get deeper into the fight. I wonder if that's what I need to be doing. Let's try it. Let's try it. It couldn't hurt. Fuck! Crash bomber time! I can't find him. I can't find him. He's over there. What is going on? What is going on? The blocks are going the other way now. They're not coming together. They're going apart. What was that? Do you see that? The rules changed. The rules changed. That's not the way that fight works, but I guess that's the way it works now. Zotal, welcome in. That's why Link carries candles. I know that sure would be nice right now. You just fill the room with good candle light, right? Who came up with this shit? This guy's evil. Andy, thank you for the big game is wrong. I agree. Game is wrong. It's not supposed to do that. The way that fight works is the little blocks, they come together like that and they form the robot and then it comes after you. It doesn't work like this and then the boss spawns over here. That's not what happens. What is that? That's made up garbage. That's not the way this works. I played Mega Man 2. I know how that fight works. Look, Mega Man 2 is here on the desk. Look, see? I know what I'm talking about. The real game is right here. Invisible blocks changing the rules. What's next from this nasty hack? Wait till we get to the boo beam trap on Wily 4. Wait till we get to that. There'll be like 8 in the room. There'll be like 20 boo beam traps in the room, and you only have Crash Bomber to kill 5. And that's where the game will end forever. Watch them do that. Be like, oh, this is where you lose forever. That's how it's going to be. The rules have changed. So apparently we're just gonna have to change with them, right? Adapt or die, as they say, right? Adapt or die. All right, let's go. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. I might be here all night. Turning stuff invisible. What the shit, dude? Invisible. That's what they came up with. Let's turn the boss invisible. Dude, it's hard to believe we're turning this off and playing real Mega Man 2. Yeah, it's time for real Mega Man 2. That's right. Next is Invisible Catapult. Adeline, that was uncalled for. Welcome in. That was uncalled for. You know my history with that. I can't believe you remember that story. When did I first tell that story on stream? Like 2 years ago? And I only told it once and you still remember it to this day? That must have had a lasting impact, I guess. The problem is when this boss gets away from me, I don't know where to look for him anymore. Calling to work tomorrow because you did a 24-hour stream to beat a ROM hack. Sounds like a plausible excuse. Right? That sounds plausible. Yeah, I'm not coming in. I'm playing Mega Man. All right, I see why people on romhacking.net were not recommending this hack. This had more negative recommendations than positive ones. Gee, I wonder why that is. More negative than positive, who would have thought? I'd give it a positive rating, truthfully. I actually would. All right, so Metal Blades. The good news is your voice would probably be hoarse from shouting. I'm not gonna be able to talk tomorrow. That's out of the question. I'm not gonna be able to say one word tomorrow. All right, here we go again. Here we go. I'm gonna start the fight out with this. Fuck. I hate fucking sub-weapons! It gets faster, the fight goes on. You can't just play it normal. The fight gets faster. All right, how many lives I have left? 2. We can go again. I hate the leaf shield. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can see people on there being more critical of CX than this one. Yeah, this one's, you're right, this one's easy. This one is real easy. You're absolutely right. Easy. You're right. We'll just go with easy. There's that word again, that fucking word. Can't make that jump is way more frame perfect than it looks. When you beat it with no E-tanks, you can tell them it's a skill issue. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Dude, concentrate on the jumps. You gotta concentrate on the jumps. You'd have a short memory when it comes to that right there. Just do the spike jump. I don't want to do the spike jumps again. That's the thing. I don't want to. I want to just fight the boss again. It's actually a good boss fight. Now that I know how it works, you just have to get really good at it. I don't like sub-weapons at all. I'm not a sub-weapons guy in like any game. I know that's what most people prefer. That's why they like Mega Man. They're like, I like sub-weapons because it's cool being able to steal the boss's powers. I'm like, yeah, that's great, but considering the boss's powers are usually stupid and hard to aim and not worth using most of the time, that's why people like Mega Man so much. That's why people don't like Mega Man 10. Like, and when I played Mega Man 10, I was like, well, I don't see the problem with it. And they were like, well, I don't like the boss powers. And I was like, well, I use Buster for most of the game, so I didn't even notice. I mean, I used the boss weapons when the bosses showed up, but other than that, I was just using Buster, and it was fine. But Mega Man like 10 gets so much hate for the sub-weapons, but I didn't really notice. People were like, I can't beat the Yellow Devil new fight because you have to use the sheep weapon or whatever. And I was like, well, I didn't use it. I just did Buster only on it, and there wasn't really a problem. Really saying Concrete Man's concrete gun isn't cool. I don't even remember it. I maybe used it like once and then never use it again. And then I was like, okay, we used it on whatever boss it was weak to, and then I just went back to Buster only run again, so I don't even remember that at all. Got a little bit too close. All right, we'll start over again. Go ahead and start over, it's fine. There's gonna be 8,000 start overs. Actually, it doesn't even, yeah, it does matter. It matters. It's important. All right, so just start over again. I like it when the Buster can damage everything too. You see, you should do Buster only. Well, the thing is, I have done Buster only in most of the Mega Man games. What have I not done Buster only in so far? I've done all the way up to Mega Man 9 Buster only. We've done 1 through 8, no E-tanks Buster only so far. So 9 would be the next game for that. We're not doing the E-tank. We're not using it, at least not yet. Maybe another boss will require it, but this one's beatable without it. I can see that now. This is the exception. It might be. It might be. It doesn't help that this level is so freaking tedious. This level is just really tedious. You need all this crap to get through it. I thought Mega Man 11 was challenging. I haven't played it yet. I've not done Mega Man 11. I've never even seen gameplay of it. I own it. I bought it. You did? Yeah, I've done Pacifist Mega Man 1 through 7 as well. That's where you're not allowed to kill anything unless it's required. That was extreme. I think Mega Man 6 was the hardest in that. Weirdly enough, I think I had the most trouble with Mega Man 6 Pacifist. Not 7, and not 3, believe it or not, which I thought were going to be the harder ones, but no, I believe there was a part of Mega Man 6 that gave me the most trouble. It was doable, but it took like a million tries. All right, item 2. You've done Mega Man and Bass on Game Boy Advance stuff for the SNES version? Not yet, but I will. I will. I was told that version is harder because you can't see as much on the screen. I've done a Buster only run of Mega Man and Bass with both Bass and Mega Man. So I guess we could do the Game Boy Advance version for some extra challenge to where the screen crunch is going to be a problem. So yeah, I could definitely add that to the list. I forgot all about there was a port of that on Game Boy Advance. So good idea. Does it have E-tanks anyway, so all this E-tank talk is moot? But I will have one. I will have a single E-tank when the boss fight starts, but when you continue, it's gone, which is kind of funny. They take them away in this game. But starting in Mega Man 3, they just build up infinitely. All right, so we're through that. Oh, the screen crunch is crazy. Okay, yeah, that would definitely add challenge to Mega Man and Bass. You know why Mega Man and Bass is a difficult game anyway? Why everybody hates it so much? Does anybody know the answer to that question? Let's see who knows. Why do people hate Mega Man and Bass so much? Why is that game never played or talked about? Does anybody know? No E-tanks. Everybody, you guys are right. You guys are absolutely right. It's a... these jumps, dude, they're terrible. That's right. It's a forced no E-tank run for everybody because Mega Man games suck. Shots fired, Glove. I know Glove doesn't actually really like the Mega Man games that much. I do. I'm a fanboy. I admit I'm a fan. And that's okay, Glove. That's a hot take. I like hot takes. Hot takes are welcome here in my channel, as always. I like it when somebody goes a little outside the norm on something. Kind of like me, I don't give a shit about Resident Evil, and that's like the most loved and played game series maybe of all time, and I don't give two shits about it. So that's a hot take for me. Another hot take, I don't like Ocarina of Time. So we all have our own unique little gaming quirks, am I right? That keeps things interesting. Mega Man Soccer doesn't have E-tanks either. I forgot all about Mega Man Soccer, and I used to play that all the time with friends back in the day. We'd go outside. We were competitive soccer players back in the day, and then we'd go inside when it got dark and we put Mega Man Soccer on. So yeah, and we liked it. We thought it was good. Looking back, I remember it being fun. I don't like the Mega Man formula. The games are objectively good, but I don't enjoy them at all. That's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. No, I don't like Ocarina. It's below average. I don't hate it. It's just a below average game. Take the Zelda formula out of Ocarina, change the character away from Link, make him some guy named Bob or something, and everybody's gonna say this is a boring piece of shit. The only reason people like that game is because they're nostalgic, because they're like, oh God, Link is in 3D. Oh my God, look at him. Well, if that wasn't Link and it was Bob, you wouldn't give two shits about it. Fuck! I was doing so good. I was about to switch. Okay, that was being greedy. I was being greedy, dude. I was being real greedy right there, trying to stretch out the metal blade as long as I could before switching to the Crash Bomber, because it runs out of ammo way faster. It's less forgiving to use. Metal blade, you can just go balls to the wall. Screw E-tanks, we don't need that crap. No, we don't need it. We don't need it, we're gonna win without it. You need to play Twilight Princess. I've seen a playthrough of it, it's way better. Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight, standing up to the challenge of my rival. Sure. That's not even the way the song goes. I don't even remember, because this game is breaking my brain. Eye of the Tiger is awesome, though. I've heard it like a million times. Mixer games, Souls-like difficulty, just not Souls games. Right. That's because everybody says everything is hard as Souls. You know what that tells me? That tells me those people haven't played any games. This is Souls-like. Oh, that's Souls-like. Well, what about this game? Oh, that's also Souls-like. Well, that tells me you've not played hardly any games in your life. Play more than 10 games and get back to me. All right, let's try again. Mega Man Soccer is the only good soccer game. I like FIFA 96. That's good. Tecmo Soccer was fun. It had the Kunio style characters. You literally lay out the entire team and win by forfeit. That one's awesome. That's called like what, NES World Cup or something. I played that a lot. Go 10. It gets real hard at the end though. So mad, I'm furious. I'm just talking incoherently, Hungry. I'm just incoherent right now. When I get mad at a game, nothing I say makes any sense at all. That's where we are. We're in the incoherent part of the stream. Crash Bomber! No! Where is he? I lose where he is, dude. I can't find him at that point. He's too fast. I don't know where he is. Do we have enough shit to try again? I don't think so. Maybe. He's so fast, I can't keep up at that point. Anybody that's played this game before, you know that boss starts moving faster when it's about to die. That's why I can't find him anymore. He's too fast. I hate this jump right here. There. I can't find the damn robot. Where is it? I know. Where's the milk? Soccer Story gave me nostalgia feels. Playing Stickball Until Dark is listening to Bob Euchre calling Brewers games and going inside to play RBI 2. That's exactly what we did with soccer back in the day. We'd have like a competitive soccer game for the day, or maybe we're just playing outside for fun, and then it would get dark and we would go inside, and then we would just play more of our sport, but video game form. So we just couldn't get enough back in the day. I remember doing that for so many years. I thought those days would last forever, and before you know it, it's all over. Do I even have enough stuff to win to even attempt this fight again? Not really, but we'll try. Sure. This is a hell of a boss. Yeah, sure, we could beat him right away with E-tanks. What's the point? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I can't find him anymore. When it gets to that point, I can't find him. He's gone. I'm almost out of all my stuff, so I don't think we're even gonna get one more attempt at this. It's over. All right, back to the beginning. I didn't have enough stuff anyway. I didn't have enough stuff. We wouldn't have fought him again without the Crash Bomber. By the way, I just realized something really frightening. I don't know if anyone else picked up on it. The Crash Bomber has an enormous amount of ammo in this one, more so than you would think. Do you know what that means? Does anybody have any idea that it's bad that the Crash Bomber has that much ammo? Do you know what that means? Let's see if anybody has any inclination of what that could possibly allude to. That the Crash Bomber can be fired like 20 times. You would think that's a good thing, right? Oh, yo, we got a lot of Crash Bomber. That's good. No, it's not a good thing. That's right. That's right. That means there's gonna be like 80 boo beam things in the room. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, Hungry, what do you think about that? Like 20 boo beam, like little things that'll shoot at you. That's probably what they're gonna do here. Jax was having an early stream. There it was. Oh my God, Jax, welcome in. Jax, what are you doing on at this time of day? I know that you were gonna be on. You said so last night that you were gonna do an early stream. Welcome in, dude. How's it going today? How did the final, you were playing Final Fight, the hard version of Final Fight 2 romhack. That's what you were playing today. How did that go? I've never tried that before. I've been very curious about it for a long time, but I bet it's good because I like Final Fight 2. KBX Game Master, welcome in. How you doing today? You guys don't know Jax, very nice dude. Plays a lot of hard stuff as well. He's great at games. What more can you say? Give him a follow. Nice dude. He would probably already beat this by now. Here I am suffering beyond human comprehension. Final Fight 2 bootleg is insane. Really? Bosses one-shot you. Okay, that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds like over-the-top nonsense because the bosses in that game are hard. That's got some hard bosses. Wow, extra joy does health to you. Okay, I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to try it. That sounds kind of awesome, even when you don't connect. Okay, so they went overboard with it, basically. They went overboard with the difficulty. Okay, I will give it a try sometimes. That does sound intriguing either way, because I like the Final Fight series. Health damage, I mean? Okay, yeah. Man, that's something to look forward to. How far did you get? Did you beat it? Can you like set a continue limit or something? I'm assuming you probably did beat it. You only start with 1 life. Okay, now it's getting stupid. 1 life and the bosses one-shot you. That's not like a good ROM hack. That sounds about as fair as another ROM hack I know you might have seen. Might be this one. Doing a 4-credit challenge. Okay, so basically a $1 challenge. I gotcha. Thank you for giving Jax a shout out. I appreciate it. A $1 challenge. All right, that's a good way to do arcade games, honestly. That is the best way to play an arcade game because, you know, most people when they go to the arcade, you don't get much more than $1 usually. That's what I usually get. Here's $1 to play some arcade games. Make the best of it. And I usually play something I was already good at just so I could last longer than like 2 minutes. We're all the way back to the boss again. All right, let's try again. Jax, check this boss out, man. Check this boss out in Mega Man 2. They have completely changed this fight into utter nonsense. Let's win it, though. This could be the run. Can't see him. He's invisible. I botched it. It's botched. It's botched. All right. It's just unforgivable. It is absolutely unforgivable. If you lose track of where he is, the fight ends. You have to keep up mentally with where he is on the screen. If you don't, the fight will end real quick. And that's what happened that time. All right, more runs. More runs. Why is he invisible? Because this ROM hack is absolutely terrifyingly evil. They have come up with some of the most evil ideas I've seen yet. The dollar soon disappears with Gradius Arcade. I couldn't imagine spending money on Gradius Arcade. I really could not imagine. I never saw Gradius in the arcade. I wouldn't have played it either. I would have been like, I'm not touching this. I'm not even considering touching this. All right, there we go with that. There we go with that. All right, we're almost back to the boss again. See, I have gotten better. I have improved a bit. This level is not as threatening as it used to be. Mega Man could be Kaizo. This qualifies. I would agree, Gaijin. I would absolutely agree. All right, here we go. Jax, go take care of whatever you need after stream. Lost him. I lost him. You can't lose him, dude. All right, I got him back. All aboard the struggle bus. All aboard. Can't get the fight not in. Maybe I should just fight with the Crash Bomber every run. Maybe I should just fight with it every run. It's another one. It's another time. It's time for another one of those great idea situations. This is insane. This is absolute madness. I think this is going to be like the last attempt I get because I'm out of item 1 now. I can't do it anymore. And I don't know if there's enough room to use item 2 here. Okay, there is. There might not be. You see, item 2 doesn't work the same. Item 2 is not good anymore. It's not very good like it used to be. Remember when it was good? Those days are over. All right, what jump do we need to get through this? That jump, okay. No problem, Jax. Enjoy your dinner, man. Enjoy your Easter dinner. I'm gonna be here for a while. This is where I'm gonna be. This is my life now. I'm not going to Easter dinner. I'm not meeting up with family. I'm playing Mega Man 2 Minimum or whatever the shit this is called. Have a good one, dude. Appreciate the raid. Maybe I can raid you back sometime. That'd be great. I know our streaming times are never the same. I'm going Crash Bomber, dude. Did I get him? I got him. All right. Where is he? Where is he? I shot him. No! 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 Why? Why? I'm dead. Princess Retro, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm getting my ass kicked. Welcome in. Hope your day's going good. Hope all is well with you. This is Mega Man bullshit mode, or whatever. I don't know what the name of this is called. This is Mega Man bullshit. That's the name of this hack. I'm changing the name of it to Mega Man 2 bullshit, because that's what it is. All right, we're killing frogs with bubbles. Princess, always good to see you. Hope your day's going good. I can't believe how hard this is. I underestimated this one. I was like, yeah, it might be hard. We'll see. That's why gamers shouldn't make ROM hacks. Yeah, this guy was like, how much harder can we make Mega Man 2? Yes! That's what we can do. Oh my god. Oh, you're tinkering and hacking with modding consoles? I wish I was smart enough to do that kind of stuff. I'm way too dumb for any of that. Well, see, if I was smart, I wouldn't be playing this. Smart people don't torture themselves with this kind of shit. As H.C. Bailey would say, pissy boss mode, and that's where we are. I'm starting to get a little bit pissy. Welcome in, disregard the crying. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the being, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm surviving. Some way, somehow, we'll pull through this. I don't know when that'll be, but some way, somehow. I mean, I could be playing this or Resident Evil. I mean, what do you want? I'd rather be playing this. Studio Scott is hell, dude. It's pure hell. You're smart and you like the torture because you're a video game masochist? Well, that is kind of true. I don't know about the smart part, but the masochist part, maybe we can roll with that. Studio Scott, welcome in, man. I'm getting my ass kicked again, surprisingly. Actually, not surprisingly. Man, look at this. See, I'm already good at this part now. It was really hard when I first got to this part. Now I've actually gotten a little bit better. Do we even care about metal blades? No. You should try this. You should. Everybody should. If you like Mega Man 2, play this ROM hack. This is a new version of Mega Man 2. It's called Bullshit Mode. I don't even think I can reach that. Future Rush, welcome home and welcome back. Yeah, you were right. That took about an hour to drive home. You were right. And look where we are. We're still here. No progress has been made. Actually, I did find out what hurts the boss, so that's a small consolation. I didn't mean to do that. All right, we have enough lives. It's fine. Still not finished the game. No, still not finished it. Not going to be finishing it for the next 8 hours. It's called hitboxes. That's what it is. It's a hitbox. Do you know how a hitbox works? You get in, like, within 80 feet of the spikes and you die. That's the way it works in Mega Man. You're 80 feet away, but then if you get 79 feet away, you're dead. That's the way the spikes work in Mega Man. If you don't know, well, now you know. 8-hour Easter stream. That was not what I planned on, but we might be looking at that. Staring down the barrel of an 8-hour stream. Yeah, that was not my first choice, but maybe I don't have a choice anymore. Maybe this is my life from now on. Mega Man 2 Minimal, or whatever the shit this is. Alright, that's good. Yeah, Mega Man spikes are so fair, right? They're so fair. Everybody's using this new terminology, aura farming. Has anyone seen that now, like on social media? That's what people are saying now. You know, it went from calling things slop. Now we're saying there's aura farming going on. What is this new stupid lingo everybody gets into? What is this shit? I don't do that. The hell is that? We're aura farming! Aren't I cool coming up with new stupid terminology? Aura farming! What the shit is that? Don't care, don't want to know. Don't tell me if you know, I don't care. Fuck you. All right, crash bomber. We're crash bombing. I lose him here. I lose him. I lose him at that point every time. I don't know how to get him at that point. I do not know how to get him. Do we have enough equipment to go again? Maybe. Yeah, I don't like that terminology. Aura farming gets the aura crusher. Thank you. Shredder would approve, Andy. I know what that is. I know the aura crusher. I don't know about the aura farming. What is that shit? I have an idea if you're interested. Nah, no ideas, please. Let me figure it out. No ideas, please. Ryan Walker, welcome in. Aura farming sounds like a Miss Cleo scam to me. Miss Cleo, remember that shit? Miss Cleo. Good God. That was real? All right, so that Miss Cleo wasn't a fever dream. All right, she was real. All right, well, that confirms that. We need a Miss Cleo emote. I forgot about that shit. Oh my God. Ryan, good job. Now we have to talk about Miss Cleo. Look what you've done. That's what's missing here is Miss Cleo. It's the primary reason Fraser went to Harvard, just aura farming. Oh, is that what it was? I didn't know. Okay, so it was aura farming all along. All right, you thought it was just like a good show, but no, it was me aura farming. All right, yeah. We'll just go with that from now on. Aura farming is when the camera pans an anime on a cool still frame to save animation. Yeah, and you think you're getting something good out of that, and you're not. You're getting cheap budgeting. That's what you're getting. You're getting the company saving money. I'm a thick Caribbean accent. Call me for free reading. Oh my God. That's what was going on with that. You remember that too? All right. So many of you guys remember Miss Cleo. That's fascinating. And here I was thinking she was a fever dream this whole time. All right. So she was real. All right. That's information I didn't know I was going to learn today. You typoed that? No, I read it completely. You know, when people do typos and stuff, most of the times, like 90% of the time, people are still going to be able to read it, so it's all good. I do typos when I'm typing in chat, like, all the time. It's perfectly fine. Late night infomercials were made during a fever dream, so that's what I was thinking. She was on those late night infomercials all the time, along with Billy Mays selling Mighty Putty and the Jupiter Jack and all the other shit that was just made up. Yeah, so that was the thing. Billy Mays came on right after Miss Cleo. You get your fortune read with Miss Cleo, and then you buy the fucking Jupiter Jack, and you shove it up your ass because you don't know what else to do with it. Basically. I don't know. It is what it is. That was just a part of life that's probably never coming back and nobody cares. OxyClean, there's another bullshit item nobody wanted. Let Miss Chloe farm that aura. It was Miss Cleo, not Miss Chloe. Who the hell is that? Maddie, welcome in. Only Miss Cleo care about Sensui Coden. I haven't played that yet. I need to. It's only like a good RPG. Yeah, let's talk about that. God damn it! I hate this fucking jump. God. Hate this jump. Remember when I said yesterday, gee, I bet the game's gonna get harder on the Wily stages. Who thinks that's gonna happen? Well, that was an understatement of like the century. That's exactly what it was like, Stay Puff. You remember? It was exactly like that. Exactly. Clean with the power of steam. Gee, never came up with that idea before. What are they going to come up with next? Something, and then call it some new hose, and it's just a pressure washer with a new coat of paint. Oh, and then you had like this section in the grocery store, as seen on TV. They don't have that shit anymore because nobody has TV. Everybody's streaming. Now it have to be as seen on Netflix. Remember that? That's gone. All right, back to this garbage. I hate this boss. All right, let's try again. Such bullshit. Making it invisible. I lost him. All right, he's right there. I always lose him right there. That's where I lose him. All right, I got him back. He's so fast now! No! Where's the easy button on that jump? Where's the easy button? That jump is so easy looking, but it's very difficult, actually. Family Games, thank you for the Miss Cleo emote. I can't, so one does exist. Okay, there's Miss Cleo. All right. Like I said, she was not a fever dream back in the day. But I don't think she's gonna help now. That fucking jump. I didn't even need to use that there. Jorster, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. That's what's going on. That's exactly what's happening. All right, we're gonna fight the boss again now. That's what's gonna happen. Like, I really need to start the fight with the metal blades. That's really what I need to do. I'm not using an E-tank. Don't even think about it. I refuse. Nope. Okay, that failed as well. Another failure. All right, back to the beginning for another run. Keep going. Another run. Corrupted, welcome in. How you doing today, dude? Hope your day is going good. Maybe I'm just being a little too careful. All right, it's time for that phase where I start coming up with shit ideas again. Maybe that's what I need to do. More shit ideas that are just gonna fail. Like every time I try and set something new with that, it just doesn't work. Right? You're doing good? I'm glad, dude. I am getting absolutely destroyed here. They decided to make the boss invisible. I know if the romhack creator was here, if he was here in the chat with us right now, I know what he would say. He was like, I put an E-tank in front of the door so you could use that. Why are you not using it? That's what I would suggest. That's probably what he's saying. Can't use an E-tank when you're that close to winning. I've been one hit away like 5 different times, but the boss gets so fast, I can't find him. And if you miss one time where he's going, you're dead because you can't hit him again because the crash bomber is slow. It's clearly that's the right weapon for the fight, but it's so slow, and if you miss a shot, the fight ends. We're not using an E-tank though, I refuse. We might need an E-tank for the boss rush though. Because the bosses in this are extremely hard. We might need one for that. I wonder if they even give you one for that. We'll see. We'll see what the developer intended. You can usually get an idea. I cannot believe this, dude. I cannot believe this. Ask a bit ago, but I think it got lost. Have you played Battle Kid on NES? I have. I have done Battle Kid 1 and 2. I have done both Battle Kid games. In fact, I did like the extra content for Battle Kid. The I forgot what it was called, the Path of Hell or whatever it was. I got through it, and it was incredible. It was very similar to this in difficulty, as far as like the platforming, and the boss fights in that game are also on another level. So yeah, I've done a lot of Battle Kid content. It's great game. No one plays it though. It's very unplayed. Nobody plays Battle Kid. I know of like 4 or 5 total people in existence that have played it. That's it. Nobody wants to try it. Even though you have unlimited lives, you get checkpoints, and still people won't play it. I don't understand. People would rather, like I said, you know where this is gonna go. You know where this is gonna go. Everybody wants to do Resident Evil playthrough number 8,354,394,103. That's what people would rather do. That's the world we live in. Don't try something different or something like that. Go play Resident Evil again. Go do that. Yes, they are on YouTube. Yes, Princess, they are all on YouTube. All the Battle Kid content, 1 and 2, and the challenge runs are all there. I love the game. I hope the guy that made it will do Battle Kid 3 someday. He comes to the channel every now and then. Cyvat Games. Very cool dude to make those incredible games. All right, this is a bad start. My God, finally. Instead of running away, I decided to hold my ground that time and see if I could bait the thing to like within an inch from my face and see if that would work. That actually worked. That actually worked. All right, where are we? We got 3 lives left. Final Fantasy Legend 2. This theme is called Burning Blood. I remember it. Final Fantasy Legend 2. He should do Battle Kid 3. I wish he would, Money Matt. Thank you for the GGs. What horrors await? I don't know. We're gonna find out real soon. I kind of got good at the first one, but gave up eventually after it started making me rage. That's so normal for Battle Kid, Princess. So normal. I raged hard during that game, but yeah, it gets stupid near the end on difficulty. Cyvac made a Lolo ROM hack I've been meaning to try. Oh, Lolo games are really good. Lolo games are good. Good puzzles, all that good stuff. I would dare not play one though on stream. The amount of I see it would be nuclear levels. What is this? Okay, so they're conveyor belts. All right, so how do they work exactly? So the purple ones go, so the white ones go left and the purple ones go right. Okay. I'm gonna put in monkeys and shit here. Yep. All right, this is tolerable. Had a feeling. Do that. We got monkeys. We got monkeys. What is this? Something that's not threatening. Should I use this opportunity to fill up? Maybe it'd be a good idea. Yeah. So far, so good on this level. It's not too bad. Metal Blade, the great equalizer. I can do this. It's gonna get worse though. Definitely gonna get worse. Retro Junkie, thank you, dude. We got him. Finally. I tried something new. I tried holding my ground. It worked way better. Let me guess, the Gutsman tank is gonna have all this shit like in the middle of the fight. That's gonna be a thing. Oh, look where they put this guy. Okay. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Well, it doesn't work, but okay. Had to try it. What do we got? Stupid weapons. Are you gonna lower your... Nope. How do you hurt him? You can destroy those? Okay. Can't get up there. Alright, so the Buster hurts him. Not doing any damage. I'm not causing enough damage. Alright, so unsuccessful learning run right there. Completely unsuccessful. Okay, so what do we do? That didn't look good. Rob, welcome in. You think this looks bad? You should have seen the last level. It was 100 times worse. I don't know how to hurt the Gutsman tank yet, though. So this could be very threatening, but the level right before this one was some of the worst bullshit I've seen yet. Somehow I'm through it. Rob, welcome in. Golden Girl, welcome back as well. Man, man, what weapon is going to be available? Here we go. Not that. Crash bomber? Okay, that did like 1. Air shooter does none. It's that. Can't control it. It's a shitty weapon. It's a shitty sub weapon I can't control. Okay, so we need strategy for the fight. How is this gonna work? I think I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. That's famous last words for me always. I have an idea. Usually doesn't end well. All right, what is my item status looking like? Not very good. Okay. All right, so the metal blades are going to do nothing for the fight. So it's the leaf shield, which is unfortunate because that thing is hell on earth to aim properly. Don't need health! All right, the good thing is this level's not very hard. That's nice. All right, that's probably enough. Go again. What's with the glitch wall when you pause? Reminds me of when I glitched the end of Mega Man 1 by holding left against the wall after the kill shot on Wily. That's a good question. I saw that happen earlier, and I was like, why is that happening? But then I realized that, yeah, Mega Man games are just inherently kind of glitchy. So some of the things carried over from the original Mega Man games as well. The glitches are also present in the ROM hack. I've noticed that too. All right, let's try again. Look, the door glass just like goes into weird pixels or something. All right, here we go, leaf shield. What if I just stand here? Can he hit me? Yes, he can, okay. That's not gonna work, all right. I don't like the way this is working. I don't like the way this works. I'm fighting with the weapon more than I am the boss. I'm fighting with the sub-weapon. All right, well, I guess we didn't even get a chance to try the heat weapon. All right, so that's out of the question. Maybe I'll just fight with the Buster and see how that goes instead of trying to force a shitty weapon that I don't want to use. See what I can do with the Buster. It is rapid fire. That could hurt him pretty bad. So the leaf shield does hurt him, but good luck hitting him with it. It's easy to get back to the boss on this level, at least. I think the gut sprite was part of the background layer as he moves the wall with him when he enters. I think you're right, because they couldn't have a sprite that detailed without it completely destroying the game. You might be right about that. All right, let's try the heat shot. That took a healthy chunk out of him. I don't have enough to do it again. Gotta be Buster. There's no way. There's no way I'm sneaking in a hit there. This is not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. Okay. All right. So the heat weapon is gone. You get one shot with the sub-weapons and it's over. All right, so this is gonna be an all-buster run to try and improve. You know what? They may have made this level a little simpler because they're gonna throw the kitchen sink at you in Purple Hell, which is coming up next. You guys know Purple Hell. That's coming up. Fight reminds me of Dragon's Lair. You talking about Singe at the end of the game, the dragon? There's some similarities. Dude, you can't dodge that. You can't dodge that bouncing ball! How many lives did I have? That was actually a good run. I almost beat him Buster only. See, here we go again with the Buster only doing better than the sub-weapons. Big surprise, right? And everybody likes Mega Man for the sub-weapons. Why? Why? When you have a Buster, and it's like usually the best choice, even on fights when the boss is weak to something, the Buster still usually can prevail. All right, let's try again. What is up with the hitbox on the ball? It's way too big. What? The fist kills you in one hit now? Oh, great. This Buster only is boring. Hey, it's better than a weapon that goes... Give me my Buster. You have the weapon that does shitty things. Didn't press the A button. Always wait too late. Yeah, use your Thunder Wool. All right, this level's not that bad. All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe it's gonna be an entire Buster only fight. Maybe that's the way it's gonna be. Square hitbox on a round sprite. That's what it kind of feels like. It's not an easy boss fight. It's way harder than the original Gutsman tank, but I think this is going to be more tolerable than that piece of shit we fought on the previous level by a lot. They made that guy invisible, really? Let me guess, the Boo Beam Trap's going to be invisible too. That sounds like a good idea, right? Invisible Boo Beam Trap. Pressing the jump button. Pressing the jump button. Rolling White Tree, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Dom Retro, welcome in. Thank you for the Leonardo DiCaprio emote. He should have drowned in Titanic. That should have happened. Oh, he did. That's right. What am I thinking? I was thinking of Rose. That's right. Yeah, DiCaprio's dead. Get rid of that emote. Dom, welcome in. Roland, welcome in. Thunderwool, the best weapon ever, Goten, right? That's why I don't, people are like, that's why I don't like Mega Man 10. I don't like Thunderwool. I was like, well, just Buster it only then. Don't use Thunderwool. I didn't. The boss that was weak to Thunderwool, I just busted him. Who cares about Thunderwool, right? Should have drowned harder. I agree. I agree. Drown harder and with more pain. Trying to get health back. Don't take frustration out on Leo. Yeah, I'm starting to go off on tangents here. Hey, I got dragged to see that movie by my high school girlfriend back when we were like 17. I was like, can we see anything else? She was like, no, we're seeing Titanic. So I went involuntarily. I went. I didn't have a choice. Never got to see it in theaters. I really wanted to. You didn't miss anything. You missed nothing, actually. Yeah, I know. It's like a grand epic movie and all that stuff. And the sinking of the ship was pretty cool. I enjoyed that part. But the whole romance part at the beginning, I was like, can this just get over with? Oh my God, please get this over with. And then the ship started sinking and I was like, yes! All right, Gutsman robot, let's go. Gutsman tank, let's go. I got a heat weapon. Watched that thing in school for some reason over the course of multiple days. That was always nice when like the teacher wheeled in the old cart with the, how did that not count? Didn't count. All right, so maybe I fired too early. You can't dodge that. Maybe he's just supposed to space tank that. That doesn't do much damage. How close can I get to... What? Oh, nonsense, man! Mixer rooted for Thanos and Infinity War. I did. I was always pull for the bad guy. Without the bad guy, the hero characters are bored. So you need to thank the bad characters in movies and video games and all that stuff. Because if they weren't starting trouble, nothing would happen. Right? Sounds logical to me. Good job, Iceberg in Titanic. The real hero we didn't know we needed. The iceberg. Wasn't for that, none of that would have happened. Were you even excited those two old people in the bed waiting for death while the quartet played? I thought that was so sad. Okay, that hurt. I admit that hurt. Yeah, I was like, yeah, the ship is sinking and all that. And then they showed that scene and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that one got me, I admit. That had the emotional impact they were going for. It worked. Even on my 17-year-old impatient ass, it worked. Okay, so it's a conveyor belt. It's a conveyor belt. The jumping is a little weird on that. These are the conveyor belts from the Metal Man stage. They're colored differently and they have a different sprite, but they work exactly the same. And if you wait too late to jump, that's what's gonna happen every time, just like in the Metal Man stage. But it's visually deceiving because you don't see it moving. There, okay. Just have to jump real early. That's the saddest part of the movie to me, I think, by far. I don't have enough stuff left to try the heat gun again, unfortunately. All right, let's try again. Over 20 years have passed and I'm still annoyed. It's been 84 years though, Rob. All right. Dude, I dodged it that time. Buster only! Buster only! Who needs these stupid idiot sub-weapons? Buster only. Should have been Buster only from the beginning. Stupid, worthless sub-weapons were getting me killed. All right, welcome. Oh, God, we're in purple hell now, I just realized. Oh my God. It's okay, it's still kind of purple hell. You got that in the background. All right, what do we have here? What awaits in the most hated Mega Man level, one of the most hated of all time? How are you supposed to get that? Too easy? That was definitely easier than the previous stage. Thank you for GG's, guys. I appreciate it. Bustin' makes me feel good. I know, just like the Ghostbusters. Oh, what is happening? Okay, obviously I'm not gonna make it on this run because I have no lives, but you know what? Maybe we should save the game at the start of the level in case the thing crashes or I get stuck in the wall. I think that might be a good idea. I think we should do that right this second because I don't want to have to start over. I think that would be a good move. in case the game glitches out, because ROM hacks are known to glitch. No Life, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. Buster Olney, the ESPN guy. No, not that guy. I know who that guy is. He does baseball. I know exactly who you're talking about. No Life, thank you for the 100 bits. You're gonna beat Star Force. Well done on the PB at stage 16. 16 out of 24. That game is ridiculous. No Life, hope your day is going great. Appreciate it very much. Did you see the cut moment in Titanic where DiCaprio says, there's enough room for both of us, now move your ginger ass over on that door. See, that should have happened, but it didn't, because we had to have the emotional impact of losing DiCaprio in the movie. That's what we had to have. We needed shit. God damn it. Is there an easier way to do that? Getting stuck in the wall is my move. I'm trying not to. My heart almost sunk right there when I jumped up there and got stuck. I thought the whole run was about to end right there. We can't get stuck in the wall like you did in Blaster Master. That can't be allowed. Oh my God. I was almost in tears when that happened to you, Hungry, in Blaster Master. Stage 5. I was in disbelief. I had never seen anybody get stuck like that there before. In fact, the next time I played, I messed around with it off stream not long after that. I tried to repeat that glitch that happened to you. I couldn't even make it happen again. So that must be really rare or something. At least I hope it is, because I don't want to see anybody have to deal with that again. This doesn't look too terrible, does it? How do passwords work in this version? I think they all go back to Wily 1, Fudio. I think they all go back. What the hell is this? What is this? What is this? We're gonna have to use item 1 clearly. This looks fun. Everybody see this? Fact Xanadu and Mega Man 2 had a baby, and that baby is this stage. It better not be like that final level of Fact Xanadu, where it's a maze that repeats. It can't be like that. Actually, that was a pretty good final stage. It was incredibly rude of the game to trap me on such a good run. That's what broke my heart so bad, is that you were having an incredible run too. And that's how it ended. Sad. And nothing you could do. Just a bad glitch. Sometimes games pull that kind of crap when we least expect it to. I've had quite a few of those. Not quite that bad though, I don't think. Let's try it. There's no way, dude. There is no way. And you have to go all the way back every time, don't you? Do. Alright. Great. Alright, so honestly, this run's probably done anyway, but we need to practice the level. You've used wing boots. Where are wing boots now when we need them? Where are wing boots from Fact Xanadu? That would get me through this level. Those wing boots are awesome. What's weird about that game is the more you level up, the items last shorter times. It's weird. That scared the crap out of me, that jump right there. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. All right, I know the level well up until this room. This room is where we're gonna have to earn it. Boom! Boom! Ah! Oh my God! Yeah! Oh my God! That was lucky, I think. I don't think we want to do it like that next time, but okay. Oh, great. They're giving me an E-tank. I don't want it. We're going to press on without it. Who needs the E-tank? Is there going to be a hole in the floor? What is this? These aren't going to fall or anything. Okay, no. Maybe that's the checkpoint room right there. You're ridiculous. That was crazy. I told you I got lucky. I don't think that's going to happen again. This does not look entertaining. This does not look entertaining. Remember your mantra? That's okay. Yeah, don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. Is this almost the last level? This would be the third to last level, Money Matt. You have this level, then you have the boss rush, and then you have the wily alien if the game is going to play the same. Swedish Pancake Champ, we beat Muppets. You can tell this isn't a true Kaizo hack because the block right by the ladder wasn't a fall-through hole. Well, hey, there might still be fall-through holes. Don't be surprised if we find them. You know what? I see a way to make this level just easier. All right, how would we best go about this? All right, that looks plausible. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Don't you love when that kind of thing? What is this? Can I just kill this guy? It went too low! Okay, at least I know what to do now. Why did we beat Muppets? Why? Because so we never have to play it again. That's why. What's up, Dr. Jacobs? What's going on? Man, this is some kind of game. Swedish Pancake Champ, welcome in. If you want to play Muppets, you go live. I advise against doing that. Good call, Johnny. Good call. Oh, shit. I didn't hit the button. All right, see, that room's not that bad. All right, this guy needs to die to the metal blades. All right, it goes real low. That's bad. All right, or we could try this item 1 again. That's too early. That's what you do. Okay. There's a method to the madness. I think I've seen enough of this. I think I've seen enough. Fuck! All right, well, we're learning. We're learning. We're learning. That was a good run. Chalk it up as a learning experience and go. Jesus, LittleMIXER, welcome in. What's going on? Man, there's a lot to deal with on this stage, but we're gonna get through it. And then there's gonna be a boo beam trap at the end of this. That's what's scaring me more than the level itself. I'm not worried about this level. I'm worried about the boo beam trap. Anybody that's played Mega Man 2 knows damn well what's coming up at the end of this. Don't pretend like you don't know. All right, I got through this room somehow with pure luck. Maybe I can do it again. I'm dead, dude! No, I'm not! Pure luck. No credit for that. No, don't give me any credit, Rob. That was luck. That was luck. That was not skills. That was just pure random luck. That's not going to happen again. No credit given. This is nasty, LittleMIXER. This is very tough. This is one of the harder ROM hacks I've seen yet. And I've seen a lot up to this point, but this one's one of the hard ones. You want some more Mega Man 2 action? This is what you play. And I like the music. It's from Final Fantasy Legend 2. Hungry, by the way, remember yesterday when we mentioned Final Fantasy Legend? I saw this sitting in a pile of manuals, so I was like, we'll just pick this one up. So just random manual just sitting there. I was like, yeah, Final Fantasy Legend, it got brought up yesterday, so there it is. How dare you? No, how dare you? You're gonna beat it one day. I foresee the future of you finishing it one day. I don't care if it might be like 20 years from now, but I foresee you beating it. It definitely won't be tonight or next week or anything, but within the next 20 years, I think you're gonna beat it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. You're gonna get your vengeance on that game once and for all. After what it pulled. I agree, what it pulled was very rude. Get that away from me. I love that game. I love that. I grew up with that. I used to grind money and levels and stuff in the back of my parents' Toyota 4Runner. I love it. Vengeance, that's right. That's what I call it. Vengeance. All right, let's do this. I screwed up. Family Games, thank you so much for the Black Mage emote. That's Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. I haven't played Final Fantasy IX yet, but I know the character. It's a Black Mage. All right, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, was it? Nah, that's fine. All right, kill this guy. That wasn't too bad. That could have been worse. All right, there are spikes up there at the top. I do see them. Okay. What do we got now? What? What are we doing here? We're doing this now? Okay. LaFoley, welcome in. I bought a Game Boy manual off eBay for Mega Man, actually. Has some weird bug eggs in it. Wow. Okay, so that must have been being stored in like a fairly like unsanitary place, maybe. That's cool you got it though. Manuals are really rare. Not too many people still have the manuals. Why did this guy, what? He's gone? What is this? He's gone. Let me guess, I was supposed to get on it and yeah. How are you supposed to know? Somehow missed some cleaning it. Now I have these weird Mega Man bugs in the house. Well, as long as they don't start using metal blades on you, I think you'll be okay. But if they start switching to metal blades like this, I would be concerned. Well, the bus left and I wasn't ready for it. And you know what that means? You know what that means? We get to use this. Now that. All right, well, that's probably not gonna work. All right, let's see where this goes. That's all I can do now is just ride. He will let you ride. Oh, God. Okay, maybe the checkpoint's not there, by the way. This is way back. This is way back. Remember the whale? He will let you ride. Remember when we played Star Wars? He didn't do shit, though. Talk to the whale. He will let you ride. And then I jumped on him and just fell into the water. That was awesome. Dude, that Star Wars game was just a troll fest. All right, let's try again. So this time we need to get on the cloud chariot before it gets away. The bugs came slicers from Sonic 2. I don't like Sonic 2. I don't like it. That game is tainted. That game is tainted to me, Sonic 2, for now and forevermore. Well, that game remained tainted for me. Unpopular opinion, I know. Everybody loves Sonic 2 but me. That game is just nothing but taint. You see, he will let me ride! Except he didn't. What's that, like 3 years ago or something? Holy shit. I'm glad I don't have to play that game again. All right, what was this room? All right, this was nothing. All right, we got to get on board. All right, all aboard. Where are we going? All right, make sure. Oh, metal blades, dude. What are you doing? Metal blades. Maybe I can get them at an angle. I don't like the way that's going. Can I ride this from here? Oh, that doesn't. What is this? That's not gonna work. Hold up. There. All right, is this gonna be the boo beam trap now? Get out your crash bomber. Nothing friendly about spikes. I know they have happy faces though, but they sure aren't friendly. This platforming feels real elementary compared to the earlier stuff. Wonder if the hacker just ran out of ideas. That's what happens with ROM hacks sometimes. Sometimes they're not too bad. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh God. God in heaven. Did that not hurt it? That doesn't work! What? The crash bomber didn't hurt it! Well, that's not good. That's not good. All right, what are we gonna do? All right, we're gonna have to try something different. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to try something different. No, I could just jump over there. We don't need item 1. Okay, so it's doable, it's just more dangerous. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is try other things. That's what we're gonna have to do to beat that. Try other things. Because there's gonna be something that hurts it. It won't be metal blades, of course, because that's what I would prefer. I got a boost from my friend, the friend I'd been murdering earlier. Its only weakness is Vic Viper. Dude, Vic Viper wouldn't have gotten here. It would have died on stage 1. Vic Viper never would have survived this trip, and you know it. Unless you were piloting it, then it might get here, but with me in charge, we wouldn't have gotten past level 1. It's good that we don't need the crash bomb. That's actually great, because that way I can just blow the doors up and don't have to worry about actually destroying the thing with it, but we're gonna have to test out all the weapons until we find the one that actually hurts it. There goes a 1-up, cool. There went the 1-up. I don't know if I could make this jump. I don't even know if I could get in there. All right, crash bomber to open the door. All right, what works? Nope. I mean, I had to try it. They still shoot you? I thought they weren't moving. All right, well, they are. Okay, so what shit weapon is gonna work? Nope. Nope. We need to try weapons. All right, air shooter. Nope. Buster? Nope. Nope. Bubbles, what the fuck? There's spikes up there, I didn't even see them! I didn't even notice the spikes. I was like, look, bubbles! And then the spikes got me. Okay, so now we know what to do. The bubbles work. Great run. Learned a lot. Put it all together now and win. All right, well done, developer. So you have to use bubbles, which is a very hard weapon to aim. By the way, for you guys that don't know, the bubble weapon works like this in this version of Mega Man. It does not just glide along the ground like the bubbles in regular Mega Man 2. They fire at an upward angle, 45 degrees. So you know what that means? It's gonna be hard to aim the damn things. So this is gonna take some practice to figure out exactly how to line this up. Phidias, thank you for the 240 stream streak, dude. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back. You're just in time. This is level 4, KBM. This is stage 4, and we have two more to go after this. We have the boss rush, which is gonna, oh shit. God damn it, we need lives, dude. We need lives. How can I just die to start over? I don't think you can. It's an Arc Raider. Oh, there's one of those popular games again. Arc Raiders, Mixer, have you heard of it? Nope, never gonna play it or hear of it. Don't want it, don't care about it. The Spikes could see you, they have eyes. They were looking for me. I swear to God, they were looking for me. All right, so we're gonna start over and get my lives back so we can take a better run next time. Wily needs to build Spike Man's levels. All Spike traps, Wily wins, takes over the world, guaranteed. There has been some levels like that in ROM hacks, but not too terrible. Arc Raider. That's what's popular right now, right? Or is that yesterday's news? What's the most popular thing going on right now? Resident Evil 9's probably old news by now as well. Everybody's moved on to the next big popular thing. What's that? What would that be? Resident Evil popularity justified? Yeah, I know the fanboys are after me. They always are. Crimson Desert. There it is. There's the next big popular thing. Yeah, everybody jumps from one popular thing to the next, and I'm playing Mega Man 2. This is where I need to be. This is why I play this kind of stuff. Chaucer, what's up? Welcome in. Mario will never not be popular. That gets a pass because it's Mario. I give that a pass, but Resident Evil does not get a pass. I give Mario all the passes in the world. If it wasn't for Mario, I wouldn't even be here right now. Mario 1 is what got me started back in the 1980s. All right, so this room, I've never gotten good at this room. I just like blindly smash platforms around and get through it. Well, we need to learn how to do it properly. If I ever play any Scooby-Doo games, yeah, I got a Scooby-Doo board game, Johnny. I'll show you the ropes and Arc Raiders. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go back to Scooby-Doo board game. Mario is based on Resident Evil. No, this entire world is based on Resident Evil. What are you talking about? We're going popularity contest here. Hey, I did it better that time. Maybe that's how you do it. Maybe that's how you do it. You go slower instead of trying to cross more gaps. I'm not taking the E-Tank. That's not what we do here. We don't do E-Tanks here. I might have to at some point. I will resist it to the very end. But so far, we've not used a single E-Tank in this hack. It's still alive. Fortnite, Roblox, and Minecraft will always be up there. They will. They will. That's what my cousins are playing. They don't play Fortnite, though, because you can actually lose in Fortnite. Roblox, you can lose in that, but it's free to play. And there's like a bunch of kiddie games and stuff. And then Minecraft, my cousins like stacking blocks, so that's going to be around forever. They're stacking blocks while I was playing Ninja Turtles at their age. That's where we've gone. We've gone from beating Ninja Turtles on NES to stacking blocks in Minecraft. My, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, look, we got Resident Evil emotes. Of course we do. Of course we do. Let's do another, let's everybody do another playthrough of that. Everybody can do their playthrough number 8,000, right? Roblox, you lose by just playing? Well, then I lost because I played it on that stream, remember? We did that joke stream last year where I played Roblox and Dark Souls. Dark Souls is actually good. In a world of choosing between Resident Evil and Dark Souls, always pick Dark Souls. It's way better. All right, well, you got to get on board here. More Resident Evil emotes, great. I'm gonna get a Jill sandwich. That's what I want. I want a Jill sandwich. It was so funny. If I had $1 for every time I heard somebody reference that stupid joke, I'd be really rich. Are we even gonna get to the boss with health? No. We're gonna get to the boss injured. That's certainly not gonna make things any better. All right, so what would be objective 1 for this fight? Objective 1, blow the doors up. Get your ass up there, man. trying to dodge. That was a mistake. That was a bad mistake. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, the boss rush is going to be worse. The boss rush is going to be much worse than that. See, that was beatable without the E-Tank. Come on. That was beatable. It was close, so I had to dodge a couple of shots, which, if I hadn't dodged any shots in that fight, I definitely would have died. All right, so boss rush time. This is going to be great, considering all the bosses are about 10 times harder than they used to be. What if they gave me no E-Tanks here? Anybody know where this music's from? Thank you for the GGs. We're getting there. Boo Beam Trap easier than vanilla? About the same, honestly, if I was being objective with it. About the same. All right, Heat Man is weak, the air shooter. How many lives do I have, by the way? Do we have enough lives to even do this? Maybe. I remember this fight sucking ass. One down. Dom Retro, thank you for the Rambo emote. I like that game. Rambo on NES. I like that one. I actually like it. Surprisingly. One down. Airman is weak to the quick boomerang, I remember. Okay, 2 down. We might be able to handle this. Some of the bosses are... This one's terrible. All right, it's Woodman, but he's really fast. See, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a real problem. We probably need to do him first every time. All right, just go ahead and try and get him out of the way. That's the best thing I can do. All right, it's an ugly fight, but it's definitely winnable. All right, Bubble Man, I don't remember what he was weak to. I think I busted him last time. Try the Crash Bomber. That will work. Okay, Bubble Man down. All right, now it's not too bad. This isn't too horrible. All right, Quick Man, we know what he's weak to. We already know. It does work. As I learned from the Quick Man level yesterday, which had a terrible laser section. All right, the other weapon that worked in this fight was the Crash Bomber. All right, so good. What song is this? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Where is anybody knows where the boss music is or what it's from? All right, Crash Man. Last time I beat him with the Buster as well. All right, we're gonna try all the weapons though. It wasn't that. So it's the Leaf Shield against Crash Man now. See, they've changed up the weaknesses. All right, last time I beat him with the Buster. Maybe his own weapon still kills him. Not anymore? Not anymore. All right. I hate the air shooter. It doesn't do shit anyway. Does this do anything? God damn it! It does. Oh, I don't know what he's weak to. I don't know. What have we not tried? His own weapon doesn't hurt him. Bubbles. We can try bubbles. That's it. But I'm gonna run out. All right, so far so good. When in doubt, Buster only. Okay, thank you, Golden Girl. That went well. Now we got to try and find out what Wily's weak to. We got to find out what Wily's weak to. I don't know. Let's start with my favorite weapon and work down from there. That do anything? No. Even... Those are so fast! Damn it! All right, well, guess what? Buster only. Surprisingly. Old Man Gaming Retro, welcome in. No, we don't have Top Man. Thank God we don't have Top Man. That's not a thing. That's kind of fast. Okay, so let's get Woodman out of the way if we can. Is there a way to actually dodge all that shit, or just is it a face tank fight? Is this a face tank fight? I'm gonna do some experimentation. What if you're on the side of the screen? He's just gonna jump over there. All right, so that doesn't really help either. All right, this is the worst of the Robot Masters. Is definitely Woodman. Without a doubt, he's the worst. What if you could just nuke him with this? Let's try this. I don't even think that connected. It doesn't hurt him. All right, forget it. It doesn't do anything. It did in the original game. Chris, I'm not even gonna read that. You know better. Not even reading it. Chris, hope you're having a good day. Old Man Gaming Retro, hope you're doing good. This is just ridiculous. Almost like face tanking is better. I don't like that fight at all. All right, give me somebody I can actually deal with and where we can try and get some health back. All right, let's go to this. Damn it. What are you doing? Doing weird stuff! It didn't give me health! Why can't things just work right? Why can't they just work as they're supposed to? Just give me the health. Why does it teleport me out of the room? I was not even near the floor. Where's the boomerang? That was so stupid, dude. That shouldn't have happened. Airman is a face tank fight. Basically the same as the original, except he moves around more. All right, that honestly, it might be a little easier too. All right, Bubble Man was Crash Bomber. Working Player, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Welcome in. I think you're playing this ROM hack so I don't have to. I bet a lot of people are thinking that. Hope your day's going good, dude. I should have saved him for later. He's so easy. Well, let's go over here. Let's get this guy. This was Crash Man, yeah, and Bubbles. No, this was Leaf Shield. I like how this didn't happen last time. I like how this didn't happen last time. I like how I'm getting something different this time. Cool. Getting new, all right. He's got a different gun this time, too. All right, that was sloppy as hell, but he's dead. All right, this was Quick Man. Man, this is something else. No, I don't think anything's gonna top the Link the Muppets either. I think you're right. Really good thing. Good. It would be nice to get to Wily with a little more health. I don't know what Wily 2 is weak to yet. We don't know that. All right, this is Bubble Man. Good. This hack doesn't seem particularly bad, just way too much on the difficulty end. That's why it got some negative ratings on romhacking.net. There were like 3 or 4 different people that gave it negative ratings, which was more than it got positive ratings. Good shot, Flash Man. Come on! Couldn't move. Could not move. Could not move. Just locked onto me like that and couldn't move. I lost the iframes because when he uses the freeze, I lose the iframes. They disappear. See, like that. All right, so maybe there's a better weapon I can use than Buster. All right, it's time to start using shit weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna need some practice with this one. We're not gonna beat the boss rush this run. God damn it. Nope. Not this time. All right. Practice Flashman. That's the next thing we need to do is get practice there and maybe try and find a weapon. Maybe the heat weapon works on him. Flashman's way worse than this. All right, try the heat weapon. It hasn't worked on anyone yet. Maybe that's the weakness here. Richard, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. Good to see you. Jax, we're still going. We're still going. We're at the boss rush. I'm trying to like nail down some good strategies for the bosses. So far, mixed success. Flashman's being a big problem right now. I don't think this is the answer. Okay, that does hurt him. Is it any better than Buster? Not really. Not especially. Not really. No, at the end of the day, it was still shit. All right, who can I beat without getting hit? That's the next question. Where was Bubble Man? Bubble Man's pretty easy. I think we can deal with him. I can try and get some health back. Jax, welcome back. Yeah, I think I can do Bubble Man. He's pretty much the same. All right, got bad RNG that time. That's still okay. All right, Quick Man, we'll go ahead and do him because you can take half his health away. And you get Flash Man the turbo controller. I know, right? Boss theme is Flame and Arrow from Treasures of the Rudras from Devshire Love Square RPGs. I've never played that one. I've always been interested in that one though, but I've never played it before. Treasure of the Rudras. All right, I have to look into that. I love square RPGs from the olden times. I feel like today they're just going action RPG shit, which is good, but like everything doesn't have to be that. But like, you know how companies are, they latch onto something that's popular and then just won't let it go. Everything had to be Souls-like for a while. Now everything's Metroidvania-like. So sick of that. Have some variety. All right, Crash Man down. Even if it's really difficult, romhack Bubble Man still having the easiest movement pattern. He's still not bad. All right, who was this over here? I don't even remember. Oh, Metal Man, okay. The first fight with Bubble Man was harder. This Metal Man fight is definitely different. He moves a lot more. All right, another one down. That's good. Variety, I don't see how that increased shareholder value when we can make more of one thing that's most profitable. Yeah, see, I like variety, but a lot of people don't. That's where the problem lies. I enjoy the variety. People will get sick of it after a while and they'll move on, but like for a while, we're just gonna have to put up with the same stuff over and over and over and over. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Probably not gonna win this fight this time. Not this time. All right, can't do it every time. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that Stay Puft, absolutely. Absolutely. Imagine liking variety, right? Agree with you, Mixer, it's good for the story and gameplay for most games, but not every game has to be action RPG. Yep. Not every game. So, plenty do, which is good. I like it when people get the variety or what they like, but there's also a lot of people that get left out like me that want, like I want classic Castlevania. That's what I want. I'm never gonna get that again. That's gone. It's all Metroidvania now. Am I gonna be allowed to have that? Yes, I am. All right, this time they allow me to get it. Neon Arcade, welcome in, man. And Jared, welcome back. Neon Arcade, I saw you playing Teddy Boy last night. I played that before. I bet you and I are the only people that have ever played Teddy Boy. I saw you playing that when I went to bed. I was like, well, shit, if it isn't Teddy Boy. Welcome, Zemi. Neon Arcade, welcome. Jared, welcome back. Teddy Boys. Anybody know what that is? I bet nobody knows. Everybody knows what Resident Evil is. Nobody knows what Teddy Boy is. Who are we fighting here? Is this Airman? Yeah. Airman. And he's dead. Okay. You have Teddy Boy? Okay, Crash, I'm not surprised you know what it is. You like variety. You're not one of those guys that plays nothing but Resident Evil. I know you. Crash, you do a lot of variety. Neon Arcade likes variety, too. I like variety. Shortster, you calling me a Teddy Boy? Have you even heard of the game? You've never even heard of it. I know I said this before, but if they're going to keep making the same kind of game, I'll keep posting the same opinion I got. There's way too many Metroidvanias. There is. It's a fine genre. I'm glad people like it, but it's overdone at the moment. Everything doesn't have to be that. That's where we are in life right now. I'm not going to beat him on this run. Dude, I hate Woodman. I hate him. Can't get to Wily with any semblance of health or lives. Just can't do it. It's like this fight's stupid. It's just face tank. Now we're at Wily with nothing. Perfect. This is a worst case scenario. Great. All right, Buster only. Here we go. What's phase 2, week 2? That. Need to learn. Not that. That might get it done if I can get there with more health. Because that hits really fast and he does not get iframes. All right, good run. I like the run simply because we learned a couple of things here and there. All right, let's go to Woodman because he's a big dick. That's where we're going. We're going to fight Woodman right now. Classic Castlevania all the way. That's you and I, Jared. That's just you and I. Nobody wants that but us. Everybody's like, no, we're gonna have Symphony of the Night 23. I don't want that, but that's what everyone else wants. So everyone else is gonna get what they want. We're just gonna sit here and stick our thumb up our ass and go, no, we don't get what we want. I'm just used to that by this point. I'm used to being abused by companies that don't give me what I want. Eat a dick, dude. Fuck. I hate, this is the worst boss. The adapting makes me always invested in your streams. Adaption is a big part of dealing with all this bullshit. It's adapt or die, basically, with a lot of these fights. What if I just stand here in the corner? That's probably better. I'm gonna try that next time. Belmont's Curse, right? Hey, I actually like Castlevania too. Like, I don't mind them changing up the formula. By the way, I'm gonna die here on purpose so we can get lives back. Bubble Man's so weak he can't even kill me. I picked the easiest boss to die on. Want Symphony of the Night 23 and some more Classic Vania? You won't get the Classic Vania if you ask for both. They're gonna hear Symphony of the Night. You're gonna play as Alucard, God Mode, Unstoppable Force of Nature again, and you're gonna like it, because that's what most people want. They wanna be a God tier character. Symphony of the Night is like playing Doom with the IDDQD and IDKFA codes on. That's Symphony of the Night. You're immortal with ungodly powerful weapons. Whenever I speak, I hear you speak on Collectathons, Classic Castlevania Early 2D, it's always refreshing. Preach. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Jared, we might be the same person. That's incredible. I think we're the same. Should play Curse of the Moon games, very good. Is that, are those Metroidvania? I don't think those are, Zemi. I think there's like another set of Moon. There's two, there's Circle of the Moon and Curse of the Moon, and there's some that are Metroidvania and some that aren't. I want the ones that aren't. Maria and Rondo is God Mode. Maria is like an alternate character that you shouldn't even be playing as. You shouldn't even be using Maria. You should be using Richter. I got a deathless run with Maria on my first attempt. She's God Mode, okay? She's powerful. But you're supposed to be using Richter! Symphony of the Night is the greatest Castlevania game and video game of all video games. Mixer unable to hide his Metroidvania love. Spice and Verbs, you would know. Spice and Verbs, welcome in. You know what? Turn that around and you might be right. Like, pretend like it's the opposite of everything you just said and you might be right. Here's my new strategy for Woodman. That's my new Woodman strategy. Welcome in, Spice and Verbs. Thank you for the message. I hope you're doing good. And Goten, you are 100% right on that, sir. And what's funny is I love the cutscene where Richter is talking to Maria and he's going, I'm gonna go kill the bad man now. You just go home. You don't know anything about me. I love that cutscene because of how accurate it is. All right, what are we doing? We're fighting bad guys. All right, Quick Man. If I could switch to Maria right now, I would. That'd be awesome. Who's gonna hit me? Take me with you or I'll shove a dragon up your ass. Or a bird! Or God forbid, a bird. I love Rondo of Blood. That's one of my favorite Castlevania games. I love that game. Dude, if I lose to Quick Man. Alright, there we go. Alright, who was down here? I don't even remember. I know Flashman's cheap ass is up there in the corner. Right, this is Airman, which might be a good choice to fight right now. We still have 2 lives. That's good. Rondo is the best. Love me some Rondo. Holy shit, I love that game. Gotta do a Deathless Whip only run. I'm scared of that, though, man. I am scared of that challenge. I've done Deathless with, he's gonna kill me, son of a bitch. I have done a Deathless run with Richter and Maria and Rondo, but we need whip-only Deathless. We need to keep taking it up to the next level. Goten, I'm really looking forward to your Deathless consecutive Castlevania challenge you've invented. I'm looking forward to that. Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 consecutive deathless. That's going to be an incredibly good challenge. It'll be in June. Yeah, it's going to be good. There's going to be grief along the way, but man, how good's it going to feel when you knock it out? How good is that going to feel? Especially when how it concludes with Castlevania 3, which is by far the hardest. Eric Lacard, great character. He's good. He's not broken. He's not OP. Neon Arcade, great Richter emote right there. Love me some Rondo of Blood. I was trying to get, when I did my stream of Symphony of the Night, I finally gave in and played it. I didn't want to. I did because people kept demanding it. And I was like, can I play Richter mode? Because that's going to be harder. And people were like, no, you're going to be Alucard and you're going to like it. And then I played as Alucard and I didn't like it because he was too good. And I did a no armor run from the very first play. It was still too easy. I didn't even wear armor. All right, we're going to try that. This won't stay charged if I just go in the room. No, we'll just fight him Buster only. Symphony is a great game, just too easy. I wouldn't have complained if there'd been like 80 different difficulty selections or like a difficulty slider or something like that. I would have really liked it. This fight is absolute ass. We've got to get to Wily with more health. I need to get to Wily with more health somehow, some way. Bloodborne is the only real Castlevania. Some Souls-like shit. And people complain the same about Ritual of the Night. Is that Metroidvania? If it is, I'm complaining right now. Richter isn't that hard even in Symphony of the Night, but he's more skill dependent. Yeah, he dies quickly. That's why I wanted to play him, because it would feel more like a real Castlevania game where you actually can die. Whereas Alucard has like a billion ways to not die. He can bring food. What the hell is that? Bringing healing items? What? That's cheating. I didn't use any when I played it. It was still too easy. Didn't use any armor. Still too easy. Guess I should have done a hack where you can't level up or something. All right. Freaking Crash Man. Dead. All right, we're gonna get 2 shots at Wily this time. This is really good. I'm gonna do Richter run, but my save got deleted. Yeah, I updated my emulator, and then all the save files didn't work anymore. It was disappointing. So I'll have to play through it again, which I'm never gonna feel like doing. Order of Ecclesia has a level 1 mode, I think. Order of Ecclesia, I'm told I would like, because it's actually like really hard. Quick boomerang. All right, so what you do with that fight is you Buster round 1, you quick boomerang 2, and you have to dodge pretty much everything in phase 1 or you're not gonna have enough health to survive anything. So that's the way that works. All right, the final battle is upon us. How is this going to be? That wasn't too bad. You really just needed to get there with health. Look at the background. This is kind of freaky looking. I kind of like it. Thank you for the GGs. GG easy. Oh, God, here we go. Bloodstained Curse of the... What's that? Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1 and 2 is right up your alley. It's classic Castlevania kind of game made by IG. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I own it. I think I own it. Classic Malt. I think I own that already. I'll check my Steam account, but I think I bought that. Curse of the Moon games gives you multiple players to use, decent difficulty, especially the second one if you do all playthroughs. All right, well, that's for me. I think we'll play that in October then, Zimmy. Speaking of 2, is going to start Beautiful Joe 2. All right, so that's going to be your next game you're starting with, is Beautiful Joe 2. All right, that's a good choice, Go10, because I know you enjoyed the playthrough of the first game. It's been like, what, a couple of years since you played it? It was a really fun playthrough. A fighting game platformer. I enjoyed seeing that one. So I hope 2 is as good as the first one. There's got to be a better way to kill this dude. That's not it. Beautiful Joe 2, good choice. And good job on Metroid 2, Return to Samus, that was good. Is this from Final Fantasy Legend 3? I don't know, I've never played Final Fantasy Legend 3. It might be. It does not sound familiar. Oh, is it Yoshi's Island? I've only played that once. You heard of Crypt Stalker? I think you dig that one. No, what genre, Crash? What era and genre is Crypt Stalker? This is an Easter treat, no Game Boy Color. It's a game I'm loving. How about that, Catman? Capcom's, we're gonna bring back all old Capcom stuff. May as well give us a collection of 2 beautiful Joe games. They should, because that's a cool series. That is a series I feel like doesn't get any talk. But I mean, when it comes to Capcom, pretty much all the talk is gonna instantly go to Resident Evil. Nobody cares about Mega Man or Street Fighter anymore. It's all about that Jill sandwich. Who gives a flying fuck about that? Everybody but me, I know, I get it. These are gonna collect. This music does sound very familiar. All right, is this Wily Alien? You give me all this crap. Okay, that's good. I wonder what works on him. We don't know what works. It's more than likely not going to be bubble lead because that worked in the original game. Street Fighter 6 is huge. Not compared to Resident Evil, it's not. Street Fighter 6 is like a drop in the bucket compared to Resident Evil. I personally don't care for Street Fighter 6, but like, I'm glad people like it. It's fine. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm glad people enjoy it. Capcom focusing on what makes the music. Sadly, Resident Evil and Street Fighter hit, not Mega Man. Mostly Resident Evil. Omni Slash? Hey, Omni, Goten, you talk about Omni Slash? Look at my shirt. What better Omni Slash to mention that, and look what shirt I'm wearing today. Could you ask for more? No, that's perfect. This is Capcom's second best-selling fighting game. That's close out to selling Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I just won't buy it, so I'll make sure to contribute to not having that. If I buy it, it'll help bring up the sales number, and I don't want that. I want Street Fighter 2 to always be #1. I'm just gonna die on that hill. All right, Wily Alien. Ow. Okay, so not Metal Blades. Crash Bomber does 1. Oh, great. All right, Buster doesn't hurt him. Heat doesn't hurt him. Air Shooter doesn't hurt him. Wood Shield doesn't hurt him. Bubble doesn't hurt him. And I'm assuming Quick Boomerang probably doesn't hurt him either. So it's going to be Crash Bomber. His health refilled? What are you talking about? His health refilled? So something I did healed him? We hit him with everything except for the Quick Boomerang. Yeah, and he throws 3 fireballs as well. That's going to be fun to put up with. That 1 damage you made refilled. Okay, so he either regenerates health or I healed him by hitting him with the wrong weapon. One of the 2 happened. How do you get through that without getting hit? What weapon kills this without it falling down? Not that? Okay. Not that either. All right, there's got to be something. Alien gets health back when hit by non-weakness weapon. I don't even remember that. Because every time I fight him, you just like automatically turn on bubble lead, so I didn't even know that. I probably saw it the first time I played Mega Man 2, which I was like 9 or 8 years old, so I have no memory of that. That's actually fascinating. All right, so he regenerates health if you hit him with the wrong weapon. That's awesome. Let's learn something new. Hey, we just got health back. That's good. I think it's going to be Crash Bomber or Bust. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the Crash Bomber and it does 1 point of damage. There's no E-tanks on this level, so we sink or swim without the E-tanks. Unless the boomerang hurts him, which I'm assuming it probably won't. Disappointing he isn't hurt by an item tool. That would have been a fun trick. You know, one of the Wileys is hurt by an item. One of them is. I forgot which Wily is, but one of the Wileys is damageable by like it's the arrow thing that sticks to the wall. Doppler from Mega Man X3, the first time I played it was hitting him with what heals him and didn't realize it. I remember the Doppler fight in that game. That was a good one. I do remember that. Wily from 5, that's it. Super arrow, that's it. That's it, I remember that. I remember just trying it at random and it worked. All right, so it's actually really easy to get back to this fight. It's not that bad. And they give you a health refill, which is also good. All right, so let's see if this actually works. No, it's Crash Bomber only. Oh, God. Oh God, and it does 1 damage. So it's gonna be a long fight. I might not even have enough to beat him this run. Where's the music from? Anybody know? Sounds familiar. I'm gonna run out. We're not gonna beat him. God damn it. This would have been a good run, too. I'm out of shots. All right, let's hit him with items. Not that one. All right. That's going to be hard to aim. The background's from Kirby's Adventure. That's correct. I do recognize that. How many fights after this, or this is it? This is it, Golden Girl, unless they've added something crazy. This is where the original game ends. They should bring Super Arrow back, make more Super Arrow games, and give Super Arrow a cool sidekick like a robot dog. I would not be opposed to that. Unless they added new content, this will be the finale. Yes. Which I've seen some games do before. I've seen extra content put in. And I was shocked to see it, but it is a possibility. All right, so the way this fight's gonna work is it looks like I can't miss a shot. If I miss 1 shot with the Crash Bomber, there's probably not gonna be enough ammo to kill him. So 1 attempt and it's over. Which is good game design, it really is. What's been weird about this hack is, like, all the difficulty was in Wily 2. Wily 1 and Wily 2 were harder than the rest of the game. I'm surprised by that. Maybe the developer did that intentionally. Some games are like that. You have just a random level that's harder than the finale. Weird. I think it's from Rudras as well, Final Battle. I think I need to play that Rudras game. I really do. I think that would be good. All right, let's finish him off. This is a good final fight. This is good. If you don't play well, you're definitely dead here. His shots do a lot of damage. Oh my God, that missed me. I was hoping. Check out his health and my ammo. You miss a shot, you're done. Oh my God. Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh my God, I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. All right, well, there we go. All right, so yeah, there you go. That's 1 shot, it's done. All right, start over. I'll just let this ball kill me. I went for 2 shots there, Rob. You saw it, didn't you? You saw it. The greed, dude! The greed! I should have just waited. We had plenty of health. It's a great final fight, though. I like it a lot. That's well designed. It's hard to dodge the attacks. He's got a lot of health. You can't miss a shot. It's good. Well designed. Iron Torch, what's going on? How you doing, man? Now we know why the cost of the Crash Beam or the Crash Bomber is 1. That's correct. I thought it was going to be for the Boo Beam trap, but no, it's for Wily. It's Wily. How about that? Good job by the developer. Good job. I've actually had somebody tell me before that retail games are always better designed than ROM hacks. I guess they've never played Muppets before, have they? I guess we should get them a full playthrough of Muppets before they make that kind of terrible opinion again, right? He was at 1 hit point. Why did I die? I ran out of ammo. You gotta have you can't miss a shot. You gotta have you gotta be perfect, literally perfect with this fight, which is fine. Good design. You gotta get good, right? Gotta get good. I don't mind a get good fight. All right, full health. Let's get them. What if someone made a ROM hack of Muppets? So you could make a ROM hack of Muppets and make one level. Made them invisible and shoot lasers everywhere. That would have been funny. Buster does not work. No, Buster does not work in this fight. It absolutely does not. Does not work in the original. Does not work in this. It's good to try and get 2 shots in. I know it's greedy. See? I can end the fight earlier, it's a good thing. That's a bad combo, but I dodged it. Some shots are faster than others, too. Oh my god, that was terrible! The shots are like, spread out now! Fire in one clump. It's easier to dodge when they're all clumped together. Just had to have like a spread volley right there at the last second. A nice little spread volley. God damn, that was a good run. Good run, good boss fight. Man, good finale to this game. I like it. I like what they did with this. Who's ready to try this ROM hack next? Somebody's gonna try it. Already gave it to one person. One person has already requested it. I know another person I'm going to send it to, and I'm going to tell him it's average difficulty to trick him into playing it. Because he's not here right now. All right, let's go again. Let's get reloaded on stuff. Looks too easy for you? Okay, we'll go live with it then. If it's so easy, go live. Well, let's see how easy it is. We'll see. We'll see. Andy might like it. Andy's great at Mega Man games. He's done them all. He might like this. He was here earlier. He could do this. Way too hard for me. That bullshit. Bullshit, Johnny. You could do it. Anybody here could do it. Baby game. All right, Maddie, going live. Better be see going live. Better see it. Go 10. You like Mega Man 2. Let's go. You're great at Mega Man 2. You've done Deathless. You've done the retro achievements for it. You're up. You are definitely prepared for this. That's one of your childhood games. Alex, you got time for Easter dinner, so an early GG. Alex, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful Easter dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out. We had to do some fights. I'm glad you're getting into Capcom Fighting Collection. We will fight at some point for sure. It'll be fun. Does Mega Man 2 Vanilla have many retro achievements? It does. I don't like retro achievements, but occasionally I will do them for a game on rare occasion, and I did do the ones for Mega Man 2. You have to do the whole boss rush hitless. You have to do the entire boss rush without getting hit a single time. It's not fun because of Airman. Looks like UCLA is about to win women's basketball championship. They're killing South Carolina. Women's basketball is weird. So many blowouts. Money Matt, thank you for the 25 bits. So it's going to be UCLA this year. I would have definitely picked South Carolina. Without a doubt, I would have chosen them. Kind of like I'm picking Michigan to win the men's title. They look unstoppable. They beat us too. We gave them the best game. I'm proud of Alabama. All right, let's just knock Wiley out. Just knock him out. It's no big deal. This isn't Wiley. It's a hologram. Spoiler alert. Goten, you could beat this one, no doubt. You could definitely beat this with all your Mega Man 2 play. This is just like Mega Man 2, just a lot harder. All right, so far so good. The music is a good choice for this fight. Got the Kirby background, that's good. Ow, how did that hit me? That shouldn't have even been close. I was gonna go ahead and disagree with that. That was dangerous. That's a bad, oh my God. That was a bad spread of shots right there. Okay, see, it can be a little random. They don't all fire in the same clump every time based on where he's moving. All right, I'm not gonna be greedy this time. We're gonna wait. Got him. Gonna have a different ending, or we're gonna get the same ending? Probably the same ending. It takes a lot of work to change the ending unless they added something new. Watch Wily jump into a new capsule. He gets into his Mega Man 7 capsule and the fight starts over. Would that not be awesome? Would you be disappointed by that? I wouldn't. I'd be like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing ever. Thank you for the GGs. No E-Tank run complete. No E-Tanks, dude. No E-Tanks survived. I wasn't sure if that was going to be possible. What was the hardest boss in the game? I know what it is. I know what it is. Who thinks, tell me what you think is the hardest boss in this game. For all you guys that saw every boss in this entire game, tell me what you think is the hardest. It's not the dragon. It's not the dragon. Budio is correct. The invisible block boss. That was the hardest fight in the game. The dragon I would rank second. The epic conclusion, no, that wasn't that bad. You just had to wait that fight out. All right, who said I couldn't do it? Link said, Link, you are losing stupid points today. I see that. I see somebody's gonna lose their stupid points. Quirky's gonna clean up. That boss was evil, dude. Holy shit, I hope to never see that fight again. You win your stupid little points, Quirky. Quirky gets to enjoy them today. Would you drink E-Tank energy drinks? I assume not, but I'm curious. No, I've never had an energy drink in my life. I have trouble falling asleep. I'm too awake most of the time. I'm awake when I don't need to be awake. I don't need energy drinks, ever. I know some people, they wake up and they're like, I need some coffee. Oh, I don't need that. I'm too awake already. Energy drinks, I'd be up for 60 hours if I had an energy drink. I can't do that. I've never had one before. No Monster, no Red Bull, none of that shit. I've never tried it. Dom Retro, thank you for the GG emote. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We don't bet against Mixer in this house, young man. Sometimes people do. Link likes to steal points that way. He's done it before. He's like, I'm betting against Mixer, watch this. And then he'll win and brag about it. We've been down that road a time or two. That was a hell of a ride, Jax. Mountain Dew, I don't drink that. That's teenage stuff. We don't drink Mountain Dew. That goes with Doritos and all that other 18-year-old garbage. We don't have that here, Retro Andy. Stupid little points. I'm glad I changed the name of that. Because that's basically what they are. I started calling them that. I forgot what they were actually called. I was just calling them stupid little points, so we just moved into that. Herbal iced tea. Okay, that's fine. Pupils don't blink. I gotta watch the whole VOD. Jax, wait till you see the boss of Wily 2. Wait till you see that horrendous boss. Menu equals Doritos plus Mountain Dew. Yeah, if you're 18 years old. It was Mixer Money. That was it. I forgot. I couldn't even remember. It was Mixer Money. Thank you, Go10. That was it. I couldn't even remember the name of my own points. I've been flight sim in the background with your stream as in-flight entertainment. Took off from Miami when you beat the Dragon boss. Just landed in Boston. This ROM hack is pure insanity. Wow, that was a long flight. Dude, Miami to Boston? Get the whole East Coast trip, right? Baja Blast when I have Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. Suppose he wouldn't like Starbucks iced coffees either. Don't tell him I got some in my fridge. No, ice might be okay. I just don't like hot drinks. I like Sunny D. Yeah, we open the fridge, we look through the fridge, and we go, oh, look, Sunny D! You remember the commercials? That's the way they worked. Let's go on a raid. This is a great stopping point. Jax, I was gonna raid you, but since you're not on anymore, I guess we gotta go somewhere else. I was watching you before my stream started. I was like, yeah, I wonder how long Jax will be on today. If he stays on all day, we'll raid him. Let's raid Bundor. He's doing Zelda 1 or something. What's he doing? He's doing Zelda 1. Okay. Speed runs, or no, he's doing a 1 credit clear practice. All right, that sounds good. No continues. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. This was a great ROM hack. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up on romhacking.net. I'm gonna try and counteract all the negative reviews this ROM hack got, because this deserves more than negative reviews of people going, I don't like this hack because it's hard. I don't like it. It's too hard. That's what people are doing, so I'm gonna put on there, I liked it because it was hard. All right, here, let's do the prediction outcome so people can earn their stupid points like Quirky. All right, will I beat before 5 o'clock Central Standard Time? Answer yes. All right, Quirky, get your stupid points. Link, lose your points. So there we go. We look forward to ROM hacking review and no e-tanks. I'm gonna write that on there. I said I had a good time with this hack. It was very difficult, it was very fun, and I ended up beating it without e-tanks and I enjoyed it. I'm gonna just write something like that. So I'm gonna give some positive feedback. I'm never betting no again. Next time you bet yes, Golden Girl, the answer will end up being no. You'll be like Johnny Fatsacks, who always manages to pick no. Or pick the wrong one. He's here every stream, all stream, and he's got like no points in my channel because he keeps losing all his points. Don't be like Johnny. Don't be like him. Johnny, you listening? We're not being like you. That's what happened last time to me. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes, I know. First prediction I've won in a long time. Good job, Pigeon. Enjoy your stupid points. Good job, sir. Let's go on a raid. All right, guys, please be safe. Please take care. I'm going to go eat, I believe. It's almost 4:30. I'm gonna get ready to go eat, and we